Oof. Hi. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. It's time for a stream. I'm substantially sleep deprived, but that just sort of happens every now and again these days. I do okay. Hopefully you're doing okay too. Ow. Pardon me. You doing all right? Good, good. I hope anyway. I crashed my scooter. Don't crash your scooter. You need that, presumably. Watching the watchers watch the watchers watch is fun. That's very recursive, I must say. Gotta grab your watcher plush. That is important. RIP scooter. Yeah. So, where were we? We were in the turbulent something. Fans of some sort. I can't remember the word they actually use. Looking around for spinning top, and then it turned out that something looked at me and I died. But I was looking at my map at the time, so I didn't really see what was happening. Apparently, something has noticed what I've been doing. That seems, bad. That seems concerning, I must say. So we're going to have to try and figure out what's going on with that. And probably do a lot of running away. I just launched Rain World and it apparently wants to be... It has been updated again. I guess we'll have to deal with that first. Hello, probably going to be fairly quiet tonight. Got stuff to do reasonable. I hope that whatever it is you got to do goes well. Turbulent pump, that's the one. That's where we're at. I skinned my left knee, skinned my right elbow, and sprained my left wrist. The scooter's completely fine. The Tom was banged up. Yes, apparently. Well, I'm glad to hear the scooter's okay, but hope you bounce back fast. I'm so happy you have a job interview tomorrow. Good luck with your job interview tomorrow. I hope it goes well. RP scooter. Refrain from killing my scooter. I needed to get to work. Rain Cord said new update. Aha. Ah, yes, the Discord. I actually technically joined the Discord, but I haven't actually looked around it at any given time because I am deeply incompetent when it comes to social media. Perhaps you've noticed from my trend of not responding to anybody's comments ever. It's something I'm working on. Why don't we get started, particularly since I have to apparently fix the game before it can do anything here. Wow. Oh, man. Did a thing. There we go. There it is. Now. Is the game still... Yeah, the sound's still turned off. There we go. Freaking... That's the wrong controller. That's going to get interesting. Okay, there we go. Updating. Look at that little guy. Flip into a sleep. I wish I could flip into sleep. That would be really useful. Just sort of do a front somersault and immediately be sleeping. I would do it all the time if I could. Man, he has so many ways of being round, this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. He barely seems to have a body. He looks more like a fruit than he does like a cat. Alright. Do I need to reactivate anything? Probably not. I think it looked like it fixed everything for me. So. Now, as I recall, I went back to get my flower and then tried to find the thing that stalked me and killed me while I was on my map, and I did not find it. And then something else killed me. I think a lizard in the water killed me. And then the thing showed up after I was already dead. So, yeah. I'm not yet clear on what summons the thing that watches me. I'm a little concerned because I felt like I was the watcher, but maybe I'm not. I'm looking at these patch notes, and all I can say is, oh no for this one. Prevent being swarmed by locusts immediately upon warping into a place that contains them. That must have sucked for sure. The worm, or possibly an amoeba, or I don't even know. It's like a purple thing that pulls my screen up. The presence of Waluigi destroys my brain. Let's go back in there. And apologies in advance if I'm hard to follow today. Again, I'm quite sleepy. And I can't even blame my new and interesting brain problems on it this time. Because in this case, it was just like I stayed up a little bit late to finish up recording an episode of Zelda. And my brain did that thing where it was like, oh, hey, we're staying up late? All right, sweet. Let's stay up forever. And so I went to bed at like 2. And then my new interesting brain problems took over, and we're like, well, this is going to take us at least an hour to get to sleep. All right, all right. So I got some sleep. Hopefully I will do a bit better tonight. You know how it is, where sometimes when things are busy or stressful, your brain's just like, you know what? I need to just do what I want for a little while, regardless of consequences. This crab is getting eaten. Alive, if I can help it. And I can! Get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see here, I need to escape. I want my flower and I don't want to get eaten by this guy while I'm trying to get it. Watch for the blue, I can't see the blue. He's coming, there he goes. Okay, so we're gonna grab this guy, we're gonna eat him. Why am I not able to eat you? Oh, you're a snail! Snails and shellless crabs look very similar, as it turns out. Where did my spear go? What did I do with my spear? I bet it got kicked around by a snail and fell in the water or something like that. That seems real likely. I should probably not do the thing I was about to do. Okay, what are we gonna... what was my goal here? I want to go to that first gap there. Yes, I want to dive under, and then I want to go up here. Ugh, it's really, really hard to do, actually. Oh, never mind. You can backtrack from there. Beautiful. I'm here. I've done it. Is this good? I'm pretty sure this is what I was going for last time when I got killed. I am feeling hesitant to use my powers since I'm kind of guessing that that's what summons the presence. But I don't actually know. Okay, I am where I was trying to get. Is that a good thing? The crabs do be screaming. Like they do. Let's see. I wonder if I should stick my face in those other two chutes just to see where they go. Lay of the land type of thing. Let's go down this one. Goes over to that screen, and then he goes into the... Nope, we don't want to go there. There is a passageway down, like, bottom left. Okay, that's interesting. We got a top left, we got a bottom left. But the bottom left doesn't show up on my map because I didn't witness it properly. Okay. In which case... Is there a good way to witness it properly? Do I have to actually jump down there? Seems like I might have to do just that. This chute looks passable on the up direction. Yeah, it should be. And there's the door. Okay, can I see it on my map now? I can. Okay, great. Do we want to... Let's stick my face in there. Let's go ahead and stick my face in there. I did get a little feedback on the situation with... oh, wow. This is a one-way. If I've ever seen one. Come back to that. I got a little feedback in the comments on the situation with regard to... spoiler discussion in chat, and then deleting said spoiler discussion in chat, and the person in question was like, I actually think it's fine. Because I can just, like, not look at comments, and then check them out later on. And that's totally legit. But I wonder if I should be a little more upfront about how things work. I don't even know exactly how I would do that. I know some... I don't like this room. This room makes me uncomfortable. Oh, but I've been there before. I know some YouTubey types, they put, like, rules in their descriptions of their videos, and I don't know if I necessarily need rules, but maybe I should do something to point out how we do things in chat around here. Maybe that would be helpful. I don't know. Maybe I should do a minimum of work to maintain the ecosystem of this channel. I don't know. Alright, I guess we're going the one way. We're going to the one-way direction, and hopefully not perishing. Seems great. Here we go. Bounced off the wall. Bounced off this one better. Okay, we're going this way. We're going quickly. Oh, it's really far. It's really far, though. Am I going to perish because of how far this is? Maybe. I'm okay. I'm okay. Wow, that was far. Get some air in your lungs there, little guy. There you go. Have we ever been here? Absolutely not. That's not surprising. It seems like a difficult place to get to. Hey, the storm's coming. That's great. What? Okay, there's a shelter right there. We're okay. We're okay. As it turns out, we're... How do I... Okay, like this. I have to use my powers, which, again, I've been hesitant to do because I'm scared of the thing. Turn them off. I can hear spinning top, which is good, so we're in the right place, but we're taking a nap first. I sure hope the thing can't follow me into shelters. Who knows what kind of rules that thing has, if it just has to look at me for me to die. I've seen very little of that presence, whatever it is, but I've seen enough to make me very nervous. Which admittedly doesn't take that much. La da 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 da. How you doing, Chad? How you doing? I'm looking. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Amoeba. Show me proof that those suckers are single-celled. Boim. Amoeba. Seems like this update is mostly about warping. Who could have thunk? Tearing apart the fabric of reality causes some problems. Seems like there is a couple of display changes, so that'll be fun to look around for. A pinned comment or some such. Maybe, yeah, but then I'd have to do it every single stream, which seems like I would be likely to forget it. I was in a meeting, but now I am here. Hello, Felix. Welcome. Some guidelines, maybe. That might be a good idea, yeah. Maybe I should work on hashing something out when I got some time. Maybe this weekend? Maybe. What have I missed? Well, I dived into some water, and I didn't use my powers, so the purple presence didn't notice me. Apparently, as far as I can tell. I didn't notice it if it was here. Nothing really. We existed. Did Sharky see Amoeba again, or are we just talking about it? We're just talking about it, because it's scary. We watched the Watcher watching the Watcher. We stabbed a blue lizard and then forgot the proper spear remains in the lizard. Oh, did I stab it? I didn't think I did. I thought I failed to. I thought I, threw the rock at him or something. But I'm also sleep deprived. That's something you probably were not here for, Felix. I'm sleep deprived. How are you doing? I do not control the speed at which the lizard is speared. I'm personally watching the Watcher's watching the Watcher's Watcher. That's, I can't even follow that. The Poiple Wimple. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Well, do I have to... Let's see if the map looks any different. Well, with the patch in here and everything, you know. Is that where I came from? Is that the one I tore open myself? I'm pretty sure there was one here, but I think I went to it before the map patch changes happened, so that's why I can't see it. That would be my guess, anyway. That would be my guess. Although I believe... Or maybe that was the one way from Coral Caves. That could certainly be. That said the way to Verdant didn't show up on the map, did it? I know I saw it. I came pretty close to it. It was visible in my mini-map. Huh. Unfortunately, I don't remember where it was. Then again, if I need to get there, I can just, eat some flowers and tear open some pathways, and maybe you'll just get there eventually. Maybe. I don't know. There's one in there. We got to by waiting for the waters to rise. That's the way to Verdant. Oh, is that the way to Verdant? That's right. That's right. I got there by the... Yeah, you're absolutely right. I remember that now. I forgot how stressful it was to use that particular portal. Alright, well, let's go see how Spinning Top is doing. Given the pattern of messages I've received from Spinning Top in the past, I'm guessing Spinning Top will say nothing at all and just tear open a rift as soon as I show up, after staring at me with an ellipses for a while. Did I come from the right? The down. I came from the down. What's to the right? I'm pretty sure Spinning Top's to the left. It sounds like the laughing is coming from the left. And they're pretty good about spatial sound in this rain world. Wow! Hey, look at that! It's purple. Hang on, have I seen closed portals? I did not write turbulent pump. I don't remember that being there. Huh. I wonder if that is a closed portal. And I just witnessed it before I started keeping notes. Or I wonder if that's, you know, the thing that's making the spinning top noises. Just gonna grab some food while I'm here. No reason not to. And I am theorizing that using my powers attracts the attention of the thing what killed me. I'm refraining from choosing a name that I will use for it just yet, because I haven't seen enough of it to really understand. And maybe I never will. It almost seemed like it operates in a different dimension than the ones I do, despite me being a dimension-hopping creature. And again, the dimensions I hop through tend to be relatively similar in terms of their basic structure, you know? They're all typically world-like, as I understand the world. Alright, I need to float to get back up there, don't I? Don't look at me, don't look at me. Don't look at me, I'm not here. There we go. Alright, where are you at, Top? There you are. Just hanging out right here, huh? Well. Well, well, well. It has been many, numerous cycles. And yet, here you are. You follow again. It is not normal. I am very likable, though. Wah, 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 wah. Spinning Top decided to stop thinking about it. That's fine. Okay, see, this is starting to get the appearance of that pattern that I saw in the one closed portal that had Spinning Top hiding behind it, or something that looked very much like Spinning Top. We're getting more concentric rings, and the spheres are changing into... Well, that just looks like a... Actually, that just looks like a Binding of Isaac spider, now that I look at it. A Binding of Isaac spider grabbing onto a rock or something like that. But in any case, the concentric circle pattern is forming, so I think we're moving towards that pattern, whatever it was. I also... There was a purple thing that had the same symbol as hiding Spinning Top in the turbulent pumps. Making a note of that. As best I can make out that. Let's see here. He's too sleep deprived for this. Oh, that's one of the closed portals, isn't it? They're putting symbols for those on the map now? Yes, that's been that new icon for closed portals. Hell yeah, the Watcher of the Watcher observes the Watcher, but if the Watcher also watches the Observer, does the Watcher watch the Watcher who watches the Watcher? Yes, the answer is yes. Is that a new patch thing? It is a new patch thing. Love icons on a map, presumably. It did update, yeah. Maybe it operates in a different dimension than I do. Smiles are the opposite of spoilers. It changed warping, mostly, and locusts, because locusts are that much of a problem. Wah, wah, wah. Yes, Spinning Top, you're very likable. It's true. She is very likable. Spinning Top stopped spinning for a second. What numbers are we at now? 8? I think we're at 8. Can I even check that? Without, you know, dying a whole bunch so I climb down the ladder? I think we're at 8. I think you're right. We're so close, getting there. Also, Sharky, were you planning on returning to Outer Rim at any point? I mean, yeah, I'm planning on going to a lot of places where there are things that I couldn't access before. And Outer Rim's one of the ones that has a closed portal in it. And I'm guessing that the closed portal has the same symbol as the ones that I've been seeing lately. Although it does concern me that the symbol I saw on the map in Turbulent Pumps was purple, because that is rot color. The one I saw in Shattered Terrace was gold, which is top color. Top versus rot. It's almost... Rot backwards is not top, it's tor. But, you know, you take the leg off the R, and it's a P. It's not... This is nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Specifically the throne? Why should I? Should I? Do I have a reason to do that? That place sucked. I mean, it was neat. It was neat looking, but it was clearly the throne of the rot. I could, I guess. It seems like if I go to the throne, mostly what I do is open up the ability of myself to corrupt new dimensions with the rot, which is not something I'm real excited about doing. Sharky spoilers. Not looking. It's cool. Technically. No. Alright, I'm gonna stop hanging out in chat because you guys gotta talk about stuff, and that's fine. I'm continuing. Where did you kick me? Where am I? Looks familiar. But I don't think it is familiar, actually. That's, like, pulsing back there in a weird fashion. No, I don't want to go back through! What the heck? How dare you? Is he just kicking me back into the turbulent pump? Wait, I'm not actually teleporting. What's happening? Okay, we're back. We're back. That was not intentional. And that is a new dimension. Check it out. That was a new symbol. I've never seen that one with the red centered thing. Okay, well, I guess we're going back because I don't really need to be here, and I don't think I'm going to gain portal fatigue from just 3 teleportations, but I guess we'll see if I'm right about that. If I do, well then hopefully I can find somewhere to take a nap soon. And we're back. Over here. Where there's a thing. Did I pick up a rock and a rock? I did. I want a spear. I want a spear. Give me that spear. Okay, let's go to the left. There's a lot of vibration happening here. I have figured out why. Maybe. I'm guessing both the steam and the fire are deadly. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt, alright. Put this down. It does seem to go straight through the floor, so... that's fun. Let's take a nap. Let's take a nap. I got myself scalded. I need a nap. The portal's in the next room over, and I went through it 3 times, so a little bit of sleep should do me a lot of good. That's a Binding of Isaac spider if ever I've seen one. Maybe my sleep brain will tell me where I am. I saw that. I saw that. Heat ducts! Well, that's right on the nose, isn't it? Alright, so we're in the heat ducts. Seems like a bad time. The fire dimension's usually a bad time if you're flammable, which I am. Let's see. How are you all doing? Apollo was just talking about karma levels. I see. Where are we at? I like heat ducts. Yeah, heat ducts. We're not in heat ducts anymore. Goodbye, heat ducts. Heat ducts, cool. Heat ducts. Hello, heat ducts. Hello again, heat ducts. Sharky, also let us know when you would like to know what the real name of your karma is, because it does have another name. Is that something you should tell me, or should I find out later? I don't know. Oh, you teleported here? Yes, I did. Fire. I can't delete my comment. Is that a concerning thing? Try refreshing the chat. There it is. You see nothing. You did it. I had to pass through that room to get there. The portal wasn't open, so I can confirm the portal doesn't open if you don't find Spinning Top. I don't think it shows up until you find Spinning Top. That seems to make sense, since Spinning Top's the one who tears open the portals, as far as I can tell. I don't think you ever find out the name. Okay, so it's kind of like, what was the thing? Where y'all were like, that has a name, do you want... Spinning Top, actually, yeah, it was Spinning Top. Well, I found out the name of Spinning Top, so I guess feel free, unless it's something that I should learn later. You know better than I do. There's not really any way to find out in game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's like Spinning Top's name. Yeah, go ahead then, unless it's a oblique spoiler. I do overthink things, remember that. At the moment, my brain isn't working super great, but... Watcher's Karma is actually called Ripple. That makes a lot of sense, because I was noticing, again, the concentric circle pattern that seems to be getting more circly. And again, I'm assuming that if I reach a certain amount of, I guess, Ripple, that the portals that won't open to me will open to me, and the symbol on them looks like my symbols, but with more circles, so that tracks with what I would expect. All right. Continue. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you for asking before letting me know. I'm probably going to die from fire today, but I will try not to. Let's have a little slime mold before things get too spicy. Neat. That doesn't kill me, but it does incapacitate me, which would be bad if I'm being hunted. Particularly if I'm being hunted by something that lives here and is thus in some fashion heat resistant, which I could definitely see being a thing. Before I continue to pass the fire and such, I want to actually backtrack to the room I just came from, not take the portal and go out the right side. There we go. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. There we are. Ooh. Thermal relay. Thermal relay is a different part of the heat ducts, apparently. Is that platform down there real? It is real. But it looks steep enough where I'm concerned about standing on it. I feel like I'm not usually great at standing on things that steep, but I guess I'm standing on something that steep right now. It also looks like... No, it doesn't. I was going to say it looks like a one-way, but it doesn't, because I can do this! Because I'm a magic man. I did just use my powers, though, which means that if the presence is here, too, which it probably is, I'd probably notice that just now. Cool. This seems bad. Ow. Yeah, that does seem bad. Alright, so those things just keep reheating. Like, if you stand on them, you heat up, and then they cool down, but then they reheat up again quickly. And interestingly, they can do partial hit point damage, which is something I feel like I don't see very often. I wonder if my flower is going to be in the pit where my corpse was. I meant to check chat before I dingy thing. Watcher's karma is called Ripple. I'm not sure why it's different from Karma. The symbols look like a raindrop falling into water. Ripples through space-time. Careful not to skip too many Watchers. You might cause a tsunami. What makes you think you would die from fire? I see no reason why you would die from fire here. Throws Watcher sideways across the surface of reality. That's basically what's happening to me. Yes, this place has some awkward-looking parkour. A Magicman. Floor is stovetop. Fried. The presents will only show up if you make a hole in space. Oh. Well, probably you shouldn't tell me that. Toasted Watcher feed. Just because I saw this, can you bring a spear with you if you go that way again for reasons? I had one. I brought one. I did it. I could see a situation where you might want to stick a spear into a surface and climb on top of it while it bees all hot at you, but I also wonder if, given that your spears are just chunks of rebar, they conduct that heat and conduct it directly into your feet, regardless of what preparations you may or may not have made. But yes, I'm going that way again because I want my flower back. Hey! I feel like I didn't quite make the... Yeah. So the sides of those pillars there are heated. That's why they're pink. Or orange. They're orange. More orange than pink. Yeah, the flower's down there, man. Man... Getting that back is gonna stink. How come heat doesn't destroy the karma flower? I mean, it's probably good that it doesn't, but... I am very much reminded of the bug zappers back in Pebbles, I tell you what. Yeah. I hope... Actually, you probably wanted me to use that spear for something else, huh? But I don't know what it is, so too bad. Maybe later. Hey, look! It's a thing that looks a lot like those... It's one of them things. You know the things. It's one of these. Can I actually grab that? I can. They are the same creatures. But they have blue eyes instead of yellow. And they're still just as edible. Great. And probably they still have spirits hanging around here somewhere that will be mad at me for doing that. Maybe. Is the top surface here hot? It's not. Oh, look, it's the spirit. It's imprisoned. Are they using it as a power source? Ethical quandaries? Anybody? Hi. It's inside a box. I don't think there's anything I can do about that one. Ooh. There's ghosty noises here. Oh, that's why. I've discovered the reason for the ghosty noises. Who's putting all ghosts in my rain world, I ask you? Hi. And here's one of them tubes that they can inhabit, which... I feel like it was weird that they weren't hostile to me the first time I ran into them. How do I... This is an awkward chamber to navigate, I tell you what. What, why? Why? Threat music out of nowhere. Guess he'll go this way. I don't see an immediate threat. There's apparently a noodle fly back where I came from. And this is very much a one-way, huh? But I gotta go somewhere, so I guess I'm going here. Yeah. I don't like how so many of the platforms here are not real. Or they are real, but they got like holes in them. It's almost like they were designed to be something besides a platform. Since, you know, that's exactly what's happening, I assume. Hi. How are you? Can I trouble you to interact with me in some fashion? No? You don't want to? That's okay. That's okay. Let's just go up then. I have no idea what's so mad about me being here, or what is making me nervous about being here, or whatever it is. Karma flower. I mean, I guess I could tear open a portal, but I just got here is the thing. I forgot to check my map to see if there's a, presence. Not a presence, a, spinning top appearance here. Guess I'll head for the top right. Can I put a I can't. I've tried it before. I cannot put a spare flower in my stomach. I just eat it. I can't help myself. It's just too tasty. Alright, we're going this way. So the rumbling happens when the heating surfaces turn on and off. Or is it just when they're on? Turn on? Not that you can tell. You can't hold my controller. You don't know. You don't know. It's both. Which suggests it's a mechanical malfunction, much like the ow, 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 ow. Much like the, stuff that would happen back in Pebbles. And Looks to the Moon at one point. Oh, we got theme music. We got zone music. It overrode the threat music that had been playing earlier. I guess that's okay. Now I'm here. Got another tube. Hello, tube. Hope you're doing okay there, tube. I don't want to go that way. What's gonna heat up here? Those. Okay. Okay, I see. So I want to go through the side passage here, but I don't want to fall on the floor. So I don't see the point in going through the passageway on the right. I just want to go here, here. There we go. And then straight down and across. Okay. And here we are. This is very uncomfortable music. Like, intentionally so. I can tell this is on purpose, but, it's very uncomfortable. Okay, there's a door on the left. That's where I'm going. How do I get there? Because I gotta go down this chute in front of me. And then this way. I have to imagine that standing on... Whoop, not this way. Standing on these surfaces after they turn off is probably still pretty uncomfortable, yeah? I want to do... Since there's a spare spear here, I want to do a science real quick. Also, we do have cycles here. I wonder what the end of the cycle looks like in a dimension like this one. Yep. Okay, let's see what what happens to that. If it stays cool and black, or if it turns all red hot. Seems to be okay. That's moderately unexpected. For me, anyway. They do turn rather pink, don't they, rather than orange. They turn pink hot. Hot pink. Interesting. And now I'm down here. I just keep cycling back through this room, huh? Huh, huh. It does seem to be a big one, after all. Okay. Threat music is still active. Okay, I see. I probably need to float. So I guess I'll float. Okay, cool. And then here. Okay. And then here. And then once the heat's off, we go here. Oh, that sucked! I didn't like that at all. Alright. Do I have to actually jump underneath this and float up the other side of it? I don't like that at all. I'm opposed to this concept. I'm opposed to this principle. Wait until it's not hot anymore, because I don't want to get burned and lose consciousness. Oh, there's a leapser. That's why. Okay. That's why. That's why. I see. But you can't see nothing, so it's okay. So it's okay. No, don't touch him. Why can't I not go through? There we go. I'm through. Alright, Leapster wants to go through that passageway too. Leapster can do what it wants. Got nothing to do with me. Alright, I'm gonna just go... I wish I was in a better position to throw a rock at him and knock him off the side. But just my luck, he'd come right back. I'm gonna have to just pounce and float! Ah, but I didn't have to turn off my camouflage. I did have to turn off my camouflage. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're all right. I'm going this way. Another Leapster. Wow, my cloak lasts a really long time now. Or recharges extremely quickly. I'm not sure which. Okay. This room makes me wildly uncomfortable. The heat's already back on. The heat's already coming back on. The heat's already coming back on. No, it's not. We're good. And there's a den here, which is nice. Okay. Let's bank my progress. I wonder why the, Don't put heaters in the walls of my den! I mean, I guess it's probably comfy. Unless it's, like, extremely swelteringly hot, but, like... I guess I'm glad there's some black metal guarding my flesh, my tender flesh from that, but... Oh... Anyway, I wonder why the tubes aren't harmed by the heating surfaces. Perhaps they're just not sensitive to such things. I don't know. Catching up on chat. Hello. Like a tear. I say this because the last 2 times you saw it show up, it came out of a tear that was next to you. So it's something you could have noticed if you weren't in your map the first time. But also, it's always watching. Huh. So those rifts in the background that I create while I'm cloaked are more than just a cosmetic effect, is what you're saying. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I just got off work. Hi. Hello, Saruna. Welcome. Spinning Top. Can we have bug zappers? We have bug zappers at home. The bug zappers at home. They're skug zappers. Skug grillers, yes. I really like the fire sprites. I like that they're blue here. Noodle flies are imminent threats. I mean, under some circumstances, yes, very much. Do not the fire sprite. The Watcher is a Karma Flower addict. Reminder that Karma Flowers are canonically psychedelic drugs. Are they? Is that a thing? How did I miss that? Tube. Boxworm. Boxworm? Tube. Actually, those heating elements are probably made to let off excess heat into the comparatively cold surrounding the region as additional or alternative cooling to water vapor cooling. I see. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me. I actually wanted to wait till the end of the cycle and see what happens here at the end of the cycle. Although I suspect it just gets very, very hot indeed, which would be hard to observe without perishing. So maybe if I die somewhere, I should just wait till the end of the cycle and see what happens. The type that produces rain. Yes. Yes, that's kind of where I thought you were going with that. Although it is making rain sound effects right now, I feel like it just does that when I sleep anyway. Also, we made note, there's a spinning top presence in this dimension. Good to know. Was Heat Ducts originally part of Ether Ridge? I feel like it was. I mean, everything seems like it was originally part of Ether Ridge, huh? If that's the case, that would make sense. Yes, I recognize that bluish mist. Spaceships use that a lot. Just put your heat into space. I mean, space can always take more heat. Space is very good at that. You can never escape Ether Ridge. That's kind of not how heat works. Space is a horrible heat conductor. That is true. That is true. I said that, and as I was saying it, I was like, well, that's technically not how it works, is it? Because you need particulate to change the energy levels of in order to let off heat. And space has got a distinct lack of particulate. That's kind of the whole point. But I don't know what I'm talking about. Theoretical spaceship. Dang, you mean sci-fi lied to me? Lied to men? Me, I am not a man. Heat is the vibration of particles that generates thermal energy. Space is a vacuum caused by a significant lack of particles. That's kind of like I said, except more officially sounding. I mean, thermodynamics means heat moves to colder regions until equilibrium is achieved, loosely, but yes. Toasty den. Space having no particles means there's nowhere for that heat to easily dissipate to. Yes. The reason space is cold is not because the particles aren't moving, but because there aren't any particles to move. Yeah. Nice warm den. This den is not a vacuum. So a hot thing in space would simply remain hot. True, it would work within... It would still work within atmospheres. Spaceships require a lot of cooling mechanisms, and most space stations require significant shipments of liquid coolants regularly. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. If you show Moon a Karma Flower, she says stuff about them being drugs. I didn't realize that, I think. True, Apollo. Me when I have a distinct lack of particulate. Yes. Alright, let me look at this map here and see if I can... Oh, wow. I've actually nearly circled back to where I came from in the first place, haven't I? More than I expected. I mostly spent this entire cycle shuffling around that center bit there, which now that I look at it on this map is reminiscent of the pods that they keep those the cells in iterators, like the one that Rivulet grabbed, you know, that one. I don't remember if it looked like that when I was standing next to it, but it has that shape to it, you know. In any case, it looks like this is an important chamber, and it required a lot of shuffling around to get around it. Hope it's worthwhile that I did that. Guess we'll find out. You should totally place a spear into any one of those thick heating elements. It's totally safe. Thick heating elements? So not the stovetop surfaces I've been sticking them into, but one of the big ones with the blue filament down the center. Press X to doubt. Totally won't hurt you. I finished my large can of peace tea, and now I'm sad because I have no more peace tea. Peace tea? That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've ever had any. Peace tea, Prism. What's peace tea? Iced tea, brand. Oh, okay, cool. My condolences on your lack of peace tea. I hope it was tasty, though. Tasty. Peace tea. That's the level my brain's operating right now, just so we're all clear on that. Let's continue. All right. So we're going... Hello. We're going down to the left. You mean those big, thick heating elements down there, huh? I am curious now that you mention it. Let's see here. This is easy to get to. Let's try it here. Maybe these aren't the heating elements you were referring to, because that looks pretty normal to me. I probably wasted a spear. That's okay. There'll be more spears, probably. Maybe. Huh. This is quite a room. I could go to the left, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere, so I guess we're going to the right? Hello. I'm gonna go there. Here we go. And then... They are liking to throw regions at me now that are requiring me to use my, my special powers acrobatically, which is interesting. This does appear to be the way I was supposed to go through the room, as far as I can tell, though. Hop. Is that a spear? Yes, it is. Beautiful. What's this room? Seems like a bad time. Those look a lot like the gravity generators in Pebbles and whatnot. Again, the things where those seeds hang out, but these are clearly not the same device on account of all the friggin' heat. I can't tell if it's safe to navigate these. Probably if I'm on these poles, I'll be safe enough, huh? Probably not safe to go through them while they're red hot, I guess? Probably. That seems like a safe bet. But I made it to the other side, so I guess I don't have to worry about it. Let's go this way. That's a leap, sir. It left. I guess we're okay on that front. Wait. My ring of power aura makes it seem like I cool down the heating elements while I'm doing the power thing, but I'm betting I'm not, huh? Whoa! Don't stand on it. Don't stand on that. Oh, okay, I opened a rift. What do you know about that? That's fun. That makes me nervous, now that I know a thing about it. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to go this way. I don't want to go this way anywhere. Hi. Something's making a noise. Is that just threat music? That's probably just the threat music. The threat music is alarming here. Oh, the leap surge coming. The leap surge coming. I'm going to regret my decisions. We're going down here. Quick. Leap surge are good at following that sort of thing, though. As I'm up against the heating element right now. That's probably bad. Yep. That's very bad. That's very bad. I'm alive. 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 I wish you wouldn't. I dropped all my stuff on that heating element. Where are we going? Back up, huh? Okay. You want to go visit that other leapster and let him fight over my corpse? Oh, you just killed me. Alright, cool. That's one way to do it. I suppose now I'm lightly charred, I probably taste better. And you are taking him to the other leapster, but he's not going to fight over me. That's okay, I guess. Ha! Well, I know where my flower's going to be. No more saint for you. You got eaten. Saints don't get eaten. Tasty. It was quite tasty. Strawberry lemonade flavor. That does sound tasty. Also, congrats on the Gleok. Oh, thank you. I, wasn't sure it was a good idea, and it probably wasn't necessarily, but we got there eventually. It took me a long time to figure out the last part, but, you know, it probably won't take me a full 30 to 40 minutes next time I fight one. Maybe. Scary room. Warm room. To be fair, you could get to most places before you even discover the levitation ability. I went through like 6 to 7 zones before I actually found Spinning Top in the Watcher areas. That makes sense. It takes a while. A rift. Psst, psst, here, Woim. Alas, the Liebzor does what he does best. He's learning to cook. By the way, the way dropping the spear on a heating element was more accurate to what I was saying. Oh! The heat duck cyan lizards have a rapidly devolving cooking culture. Completely safe procedures, you know. I see. You meant just like sort of lay it there and see what happens, huh? Well, I'm not going to do it right now because I am, you know, my flower's on the line. And thus my ripple. That just doesn't feel right. I mean, I know it's apparently accurate, but like, I've been talking about my karma for so long that it feels like it should just be, it's my karma, you know? Even if it looks a little weird. It's my karma. But apparently it's not. We're outside of the karmic cycle, despite the fact that my ripple works exactly the same way that karma does. I mean, we're not outside the karmic cycle either, because if I die, I come back. But principle remains, I guess. So we need to traverse this relatively quickly. Do I remember how I went? Yes, because it's a straight line. And here we are. Don't like. Do not enjoy. Oh, he's just hiding in a corner. Hiding from the heat, I suppose. Fair. Ah, he's coming. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he saw me. Wish he wouldn't. Wish he didn't. I don't want to have to do this. There are going to be consequences, mostly for me. Okay, we're going down. Hi. Yes, you did notice something. It's not there, so don't worry about it. Turn off the power. Okay. Shoot, I opened up another rift. Okay. Apparently just the toggling is enough, huh? That's too bad. That's too bad. That's really too bad. Okay, so I want to go in here. Hi, sorry to disrupt your meditation or whatever the heck you're doing. Eat the thing. Got my flower, okay. Alright, we better keep moving. I did open up a rift. And apparently that's a mistake, or at least a concern. I need food. Apparently that rift I saw over there is in this room? That's impressive. Wait, why threat music? Oh, leaps root, of course. Why else? Oh, it's looking at me too, so probably heard something. Great, we'll go invisible and risk certain peril. Turn it off. Turn it off if you can. Turning it off isn't enough, as I now realize. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this and that. There you go. Pretty good shot. Can you do it again? Yes, you can. Nice. Alright. Let's keep moving. Is this one of those big, thick heating elements? Here. Take that. I'll take this one, and I'll wait in the corner. Show me a trick. Ooh! That seems potentially dangerous, huh? Sends it at pretty good speed, doesn't it? So it doesn't heat up to red hot or pink hot or anything, but it does get just sort of randomly tossed, which is bad when it's a spear. Good to know. Going this way. Oh. Portal. But spinning top is here. Alright, well, let's see where it goes. I can always step back through. Where are you taking me? Oh, look, food. And threats. And some kind of a masky face in the side there. Where am I? Big room. With an eel lizard. Interesting. Is there a den around here somewhere? Why did you show me the entire room? I just got here. Wait, is that a one-way portal I just went through? How dare you? How dare you? Is that a big fan? Do I have to ride the big fan? I have concerns about riding the big fan. That's a big fan! It's a big fan. No, 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 I don't wish to. Not this way. Okay. Eel lizard is on its way to me. displeased about it. Displeased about it. Displeased about it! Put a spear in him. Wow, the threat music is actually quite heavily layered here. It feels like two music pieces are playing at the same time. Wonder where I am. I don't have anything anymore. But there's a den. That's nice anyway. I guess I live here now. Great! Where am I? Also, I'm glowing again. Why am I so wildly inconsistent about when I glow? I know, it's whichever stage you're in decides whether you glow. But why? But why? I ask you. I'm somewhere. Salination. Salination. And indeed, it was a one-way from the heat ducts. And indeed, Spinning Top is here too. Spinning Top, how come there's so many of you? The scavengers are mad about something. But these things happen. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. The heat duct cyan lizards have a rapidly developing cooking culture. Completely safe procedures, you know. I mean, does it work the same way karma does? We know that it reduces if you die and raises when you sleep, but... I mean, from a game mechanic perspective, that means it works the same as karma. I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, but from a game mechanic perspective, it's kind of karma. I like the noises the sprites make. I do too. There are no karma gates to test if it would open, and as far as we know, Ripple has no correlation to the karma levels, gluttony, wrath, etc. So functionally, Watcher might be on some random karma level now, and we never know because it's not important. Yeah, it's not relevant to how Watcher interacts with the world, apparently. I don't remember where this went. Would you like a Bortle? I definitely went this way, though. Right. Oh, it's in Salination. The big fan. Oh, this place is Salination. Oh, this is the region everyone hates. Yep. Oh, no, this place is Salination. And now he lives in Salination. We're gonna have such fun. Oh, no, this is Salination. Darkus is having flashbacks. Spinning Top has learned Shadow Clone Jutsu. That is apparently true. Spinning Top is basically everywhere Spinning Top wants to be at the same time. I wish I could go back and get that popcorn flower, but I have a suspicion it's not as easy as that because I did use a big huge fan to get over here. I am sad to hear that this is a place that everyone hates, because usually when I go somewhere that everyone hates, I hate it. I am somewhat predictable in that regard. Big fans over there. I could get back. There's a passageway in the lower left. I just need to catch myself with my powers, which is dangerous but possible. Hey! Hey! I can't do it twice. It's okay. I'm here now. Where's the passageway? Right there. Hey! Food. Planning. Working as intended. Man, look at that guy in the corner, though, with his sunglasses and his smirk. Who's drawing the smirky sunglass guys? Is it the scavs? Doesn't even look like a scav. It looks like a 90s fast food mascot. Or maybe not fast food. Maybe like a fledgling video game system or something. I don't know. Wow, you can just sort of do that, huh? And yet I didn't the first time. Where am I going? I don't see another passage. Oh, there's one down there the blue lizard just went through. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going that way. Well, fine. Blue lizard saw me, huh? Well, isn't that fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? I guess we'll go ahead and use my dangerous powers. Couldn't be consequences. Certainly not. Hello, goodbye. I'm going this way. I'm decloaking before I go to the next room. For reasons. Salination. What is that over there on the left? I beg your pardon, what's that? It's glowing. Also, there's a salamander. Okay, what are you? We got snails! Everybody's favorite. Snails. I mean, crabs. They're crabs. It's not snails, it's crabs. Snails are also annoying, but in a different fashion for a different reason. Why is it not showing up on my map, that thing? Why is that thing not extant? It clearly exists. If I go down here, this salamander's gonna be like, hey, how you doing? Is it... What is it? I can't pick it up. I got it! Oh, it's a flashbang. Of course it is. That makes sense. I guess that is what it looks like. Yo, crabs! Move it! Ow. Interestingly, it didn't zap me when it came rushing out of the passageway like that. I was fully expecting to get zapped. Quite thoroughly. And then I didn't. Very strange. Man, that is useful, though, huh? I wonder what I need a flashbang for. Guess we'll find out. Oh, look at that. There's stuff up there. There's even a passageway up there. Oh, boy. I see how you're supposed to get there. Sure. That's fine. So many crabs. Are you gonna come over here? I don't want you to. For whatever it's worth. You're coming over here! I see it. I understand. Okay. Oh, hey. The crabs do that to everybody, it seems, huh? That's good to know. Ah! But they apparently don't mess too much with ghosts? Why do they not zap me right now? What the heck? Why am I crab immune? How does that work? Oh, look, a rift! Everybody's favorite. It's a rift. I made it with my flesh. For reasons that are not yet clear to me. That seemed... Wait, another one?! Where does this one go? Fine! We'll just go through all the portals. How about that? We'll just go through portals forever. It's almost like that's my whole deal or something. What is... Wow, it's brown here. Fetid Glen. You shouldn't talk about Glen that way. Haha. I have a full stomach anyway. I'm not sure why I tried to kill you. Sorry, egg bug. I see why it's called fetid. The air seems all thick. There's a new lizard. There's a new lizard. There's a new lizard, and he kills lantern mice because he has no morals. Hello. It made a noise. I touched him and now I'm slow motion. He's orange. He's an orange lizard. And yeah, I think... No, I'm not slow motion anymore. Maybe it was a temporary thing? I'm not sure. I've created a rift. Anyway, I think he's a cane toad, but lizard. That's what I think. I think he's got drugs on him, and I touched him, and therefore I got slowed temporarily. I just dropped everything. Is that because I touched the lizard? I don't know. Is it because I got close to those bugs? Also possible. Unclear. Man, we're just speed running zones without actually getting what I want to do done. Which is great. I fell over again. Is it just because the air's hard to breathe? It might be. I'm not really sure. But I keep falling over. No, that's not a way I can go. Let's go this way. I fell over again. Ugh. Okay. That sure is a bunch of mushrooms. I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe when I wake up there will be fewer mushrooms. Ow, I fell over again. Great, well now I live here. I'm gonna have to do a lot of backtracking eventually, but you know, fortunately I have dimensional ripping abilities, I guess. Fetid Glen. Hey, it turns out Spinning Top is here too. That is 5 locations that presently have Spinning Top. And 5 locations that presently have the Rot. So... we're neck and neck at the moment, if that is actually how this works, which it probably isn't. I don't think the Rot and Spinning Top have any sort of relationship at all in that sense, but I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. I know nothing. Da 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 do da di do do. Da 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 do ba da bo ba. A spinning top knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Yes. I didn't have much trouble with salination, but I did get very lucky. Spinning top is a quantum particle. Spinning top is a quantum moon. Everywhere at once until they are observed. Yeah, I guess, kinda. Oh, I see, Darkus. I can't wait till he gets there. Yeah, I got the names mixed up. This isn't what I thought it was. I had a fine time here, but I guess that's because I'm good at wiggle swimming. Yeah, have they patched crabs several times since you went to crab? They have patched crabs several times since you went to crab hell. I appreciate it. There is a chance he'll end up there if he keeps going. FG. I really hate these sounds. There's a warp there from here. You don't say. I mean, Darkus, according to the wiki, the place you hate is a future version of this place. So that makes sense. Well, speak of the devil. Mortal! In an update, crabs got a cooldown on the shock. Wow, that's useful. And now we're in the place Darkus hates. Welcome to Drugland. Welcome to Fetid Glen, the place I thought you were last in. Welcome one and all to Fetid Glen. Welcome to hell. Fetid Glen, my beloved. Ugh. Ooh, Glen. Now this is my least favorite area. This is where I had true suffering. This place would smell like raw sewage, I think. And mud. Wizard lizards. Basilisk lizard. Mold and mildew and poop. Basilisk? Yeah. Has he been to Badlands yet? There's another new lizard there. I have indeed. I tamed one of the new lizards. His name was Sausage. I miss him very much. He made friends with an indigo named Sausage. I did. Sausage is our precious indigo friend. We will return for him someday. I sure hope so. I had an indigo lizard on my first Watcher playthrough. Spinning Top, do you like the Glen and how fetid it is? Called him Angus. He watched me die to locusts, so no Angus. How dare. Oh, we have 5 infected areas, huh? I sure do. We sure do. Still miss him, though. Look at the throne. Hehehe. Hello, hello. Fetid Glen, also known as Watcher Ether Region C. Oh, wait, Badlands Connect here? How are you? I'm sleep-deprived, but I'm doing okay, I suppose. I've just got to the Fetid Glen. Apparently it's a bad time. I keep passing out. I'm guessing it's just the air here, which is pretty nasty. Looks harder at the throne. Oh, that's cool. Fetid Glen is the worst. All the platforms are hard to see, comma. Apparently this thought is continuing, so I'm going to hydrate. Oof, excuse me. In fact, I'm gonna blow my nose. Give me a sec. Sure wish when I interacted with OBS it didn't window out my dang game, but it do. What you gonna do about that? I made something for Rain World. Want to hear it? What is it you made? The thought isn't continuing. The thought was a typo. I see. Merely a typo. Well, commas are commas in abundance. Ah, yes, your thinking was a mistake. Thinking was a mistake? Thinking is usually a mistake. Thinking is always a mistake. I knew it a lot. Alright, well, let's go breathe the poison air some more. And try not to pass out in the middle of anything deadly. And fail, probably. Man, it just feels bad to be here. I haven't even been here that long, and it already feels bad. I would imagine it will get worse. Is that downstairs actually? It does exist, yes. Alright, well, let's go down there then. We got bees! We got bees. But they got set off by something that's not me, so that's nice. What's in here? Ooh. Scabs? What do I have in my stomach these days? Nothing? Okay, well, good to know. Oh, hi. How are you? Would you like one of these? It's a present for you. Thanks. He gave me an explosive one. I hate these, but thank you. They're useful sometimes, I recognize this, but they also kill me most of the time. That's a spider. See, if I threw my explosive spear at that spider, for example, I would die, because explosion's directly in my face. And I know there's a delay, I can maybe get away. But would I? Doesn't seem likely, does it? I haven't passed out yet today. I wonder if it was because I touched that lizard. It does seem to make sense that touching the orange lizards is a bad idea. What is this threat music? What's it threatening me about? I don't know. It did look like something escaped to the left, so maybe it was another one of them lizards. It was. Where are you going? Oh, you're eating a noodle fly. That's certainly a decision you could make. Wait, is that a dead adult? It's a live adult. Sorry for jaunting back and forth like that. But, you know, I didn't want to die. Oh boy, the babies are making noises and I was nearby. Oh, good. Look at that. Swirling green air. Looks extremely healthful and dandy. They've got noises out here, too. Oh, it's music. That's what the noises were. Oh, and a green lizard. Hello, green lizard. I missed a place where there were green lizards before. What was the name of that place? Oh, right in the brain! Ow, dude! That's rough. I'm on drugs, apparently. I got slowed by nothing. Which is fun. How do I get through this? This way, I guess. And then this. There you go. Man, look at the air. You don't want to walk through that. I don't have a gas mask. Ah! I fell down. I'm okay. There's one of them lizards right there. That's good to know. I wanted to go into the passageway on the top right, but I failed. Okay, so you can go over here. Where does this go? Over there. And then you can go up from there and then kind of reset the whole process, I guess? I guess. At least this way I fill in my map. Oh, look, the green who got stabbed in the brain and was like, I'm fine. I'm a crocodile. Nothing can stop me. That's how life is when you're a green. Sometimes I wish I was a green. Hi. Why is he not being hostile to me, do you think? He is being hostile to me. He was just hanging out. But now he's no longer hanging out. And that's fine. Hey, look, a rift. Everybody's favorite. Okay, I want to go across this hole. And not into the hole. There we go. That's more like it. I went invisible again. I thought I went unvisible. Another rift! Great! Okay, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Wait, is the atmosphere causing me to come back early? I'm not sure. I should probably experiment with that some more, but doing so opens rifts, which makes me nervous. That green has a frill. He's pretty neat looking. Look at him. He's very stylish. Is he gonna come down here? No. He doesn't care about me. He got better things to do. Oh, look, another lizard. They really do blend in, those orange ones. He's probably gonna chase me. I'm pretty sure he noticed. That's fine. I'm going down here. Melon. Think I can get my stuff if I leave it up here? Hopefully. Hey! I missed. Why is it so hard to grab these melons? I tell you. I ask you. Hey! There we go. I didn't want to go down there. It was a trap. It was a trick. I was betrayed. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're doing that again. How are you doing? New Slugcat and campaign. Oh, no kidding. Did you like make a mod, or is this like a mental thing you created, or? Right on. Glad to see you. Glad you are self-aware, even if self-deprecating. Delicious air pollution. Air pollution is yummy. The land of mushroom. Thank you. I hate this, but thank you. The lizards have the same effect on you as eating a nudibranch, I believe. I do remember that, so just don't touch him. If you remember when you ate one of those, you monster. I did. That's true. It was his friend, too. I did. It was monstrous. And then I died for it. If you spend too long around a basilisk, you get poisoned for the rest of the cycle. That stinks. Apparently, you are listening to the track that serves as Fetid Glen's threat theme, known as Threat Verdant Waterways. Really? And Sharky ate him. I did. Yeah, I saw on the wiki that's apparently an error. Fetid Glen's threat music has the wrong name. No, I was that close to a dent back then? Apparently, yeah. Right in the brain! Ooh, this hurts a lot. Right in the thinker, grumbles angrily. There, Darkus, it's okay. It's just streamer luck. To be honest, I think we've all been there, so close to a shelter and didn't know it. Sharky started where I was trying to end up back then, blindly, and failed to do so. Called the Savior. The Savior. That's the custom slug cat you created? Right on. Stinky in here. Looking at the map right now, I'm realizing I probably chose the route of most resistance. Trap melon! By the way, Sharky, there's one type of lizard you haven't seen yet. Not saying where it is or what it is, obviously, but you're gathering lizard lore. I am! Trap melon. Trap pomegranate. Trap pomegranate. No, it's a melon. Mental. Forbidden fruit. How dare you? I mean, he's gonna. Apollo is gonna. Apologies, misgender. Ah. Wow, okay. I wonder if I can get my flower back. It's probably where I left my spear and flashbang, huh? Oh, probably. Pomalo. There you go. It's a pomalo. Except it's a melon. It's extremely clearly a melon. But, you know. I almost get the impression that they named the stuff, what they did, to make people mad. Crabs are barnacles and melons are pomegranates. Just because, not because they actually are those things, but because they're clearly creatures in another world, so they can call them what they want. And it figured it would tick some people off. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I didn't want to go talk to this guy. I didn't want to interact with this guy. I don't want to go in there. I want to go over here. Okay. There's a spider. That's fine. Spider's fine. We're going to go this way. There's a grub. Hello, grub. I will leave the grub alone. This music is pretty good. And we haven't even gotten to the main part of it, I assume, since nothing has actually seen me aside from the spider. Wait a second. I didn't go this way last time, did I? Or did I? I did. I just went through it rather quickly. Was I running from something? I feel like maybe... Oh, right. This is the room that had one of the new lizards in it. And I was darting in and out while the noodle flies were having a party. Oh, the legs of this thing exist. What do you know about that? There's that green. Takes a stabbing and keeps on... What's a word that rhymes with stabbing and describes something that green lizards do? All I can think is crabbing, but I don't think they crab much. Hey, look, a rift. I made that. Hup. Just gonna go ahead and excuse myself from the shadow dimension. Hello, Noodlefly. I hope you're not made angry by invisibility. Some people are. You'd be surprised. Maybe you wouldn't. Crossing the gap. There we go. And now we're here. Almost back to where I left my flower, I think. The giant mushrooms in the back are neat, but also terrifying. Hey, look, it's one of those guys from the subterranean. Look at him. With his big buggy eyes and schnoz. He's chilling. What is that? Oh, it's a rot lizard? It's a new lizard, but it's a rot lizard. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. I'm going this way. This way. We're going down. My hands are too full to eat bats. There's my flower. Okay. It actually landed on the shore of where I fell, which is weird because I never actually stood here. Trap melon. Okay, we want to go this way. Hey! Good enough. Now I'm here. Come to think on it, this place does have a lot of things in common with the subterranean. It's just, like, way more... rottish? And not the kind of rot that I'm used to. It's, like... fetid, you know? Almost like that's the name of the place. I want that. I got that. Delicious. I suppose I maybe should have hung on to it just in case we've got worm grass around here somewhere. Og! The back wall says Og. That's one of them new lizards. It does seem to be covered with a whole bunch of nasty business, and the air around it pulsates around it, which is neat, I guess. Am I still carrying? Oh right, I didn't get the explosive spear from the scavenger. That's fine, actually. That's fine. I could use a rock though. I feel like I'm not going to need this flashbang. Plus, going back here for a rock. That's not a rock. That looks like a rock. Betrayal. That's a rock. Here we go. Going back here for a rock gives the basilisk some time. That's what you said it was, a basilisk, right? The new lizard? Gives it some time to go somewhere else. I would very much appreciate it. I should probably just put the flashbang in my stomach now that I think about it. It's not like I got anything in there right now. There we go. I wonder if it's a good idea to kill a basilisk. Probably not, because you have to... Stood too close to it. Now I'm on drugs. In order to grab your spear back out of its body, you have to get real close to it, I assume. So yeah, it's probably a bad idea. But he's really just hanging out exactly where I want to go, isn't he? Throw. Just being a pain about it. But doesn't seem really interested in pursuing? Are they particularly lethargic, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they just hope that the chemicals around them do you in enough where they can just sort of pick up your body later on? Could be. No, I don't want that. I wanted the thing next to it, which I thought was a rock, but it's not. Vuz. The wall says Vuz. There hasn't been a branch in the pathway for a good long time, so I really do need to go the way those lizards are at. That's a pain. Hey, the storm's coming. I'm probably toast. Well, at least if the storm comes, the lizards will flee, right? Probably, unless these guys don't, for whatever reason. I have no way of knowing. Hey, a rock. Give me that. Hey, noodle flies. Hello, noodle flies. You want to go the same way and maybe stab a lizard or something? Actually, it's probably a bad idea for them to stab the lizards as well, isn't it? He's still there! Man, these guys are just a pain. Well, at least there's a distraction now. Did it do anything? Okay, the noodle fly is attacking the... Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much, noodle fly. You're a big help. Lizard came back. I can tell by the drugs. Okay. Let's go this way. Hey, look, a shelter. Am I full? Not really. But I have enough to rest, which is good. Was there anything around to eat? I don't remember seeing anything. Was there something up here? Let's have a look upstairs. Another passageway. Nothing else of interest. Okay, so for right now, let's just go ahead and take a nap, yeah? I hear something going on over there. Okay, the entire world's vibrating. You should probably go to sleep, huh? Oh, probably. I have to imagine the storm in this particular dimension is like a poison cloud or something like that. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Let's just take a dang nap. Pomelo. In a frozen world, an oncoming snowstorm threatens you and everything else. Okay, this is for, what was it? You said savior? Pomelo, you mean? Pummel. Pummel. Pum. P. Pummel. P. What has Rainworld done to us? This is not an AP moment right now. We are not languishing. Not yet. Slug cats are neither slugs nor cats. Blue fruit is not a fruit. Pomegranates are perfect as they are. Pomegranates are melons. They're clearly watermelons. Seu melon. AP. Rotted basilisk? Rot lizard? Leditor face. I don't know what you're talking about. Is fetid glen already rotted? How? I don't know. But maybe it's just because it's covered in a different sort of rot and the rot comes from other rot? I don't know. Rot basilisk? Trap melon, walking down the street. Trap melon, the kind I'd like to meet. Trap, walking down the street. That sounds very familiar, but my brain can't place it. And all my brain was going towards was Transformers. Oh yeah, Fetid Glen has a minor rot problem. Not significant, just a few rot spores chilling about. That's not how rot works, I'm pretty sure. You spawn in a new place, Frozen Dunes. I see. Frozen Dunes. Made of snow, I assume? Perhaps a windy type zone? Windy and cold? Oh, so not an outbreak, basically a rot cold. Og. Achu sneezes out a daddy long legs. It connects to shoreline. Okay, well, got to go. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, drugged. See ya. He's so stinky it made us nauseous. If you tame a basilisk, does it still drug you? Almost certainly yes. Yep, they can sometimes kill you just by chilling in the shelter with you. Maybe don't. The worst lizard to befriend. Do not ask me why I know that. I suspect I know. Their existence is a threat. I am perfectly fine. I'm going to assume you know from experience, Apollo. The face guys are level editor guy. Leditor. Oh. Level editor guy. Leditor face. The things that I keep calling the guys in Subterranean? Not sure why, but they are. Good to know. Hey, can you see if cold storage has the purple ring real quick? I can do that. I feel like it did. Maybe not. I don't know what the icon for cold storage looks like. And I don't know what it connects to either, so we're just sort of... There it is! If it does, I can't tell because it's got spinning top in it. So, hard to say. At the moment, hard to say. Okay, so I'm going to the left. Because going all the way back kind of stinks right now. Okay, I can do that. Curious. Indeed. Curious and mysterious. I do kind of suspect that the spinning top glow overrides the rot outline, but what do I know about it, honestly? Not very much. Not very much at all. Alright, we're going this way. Although there is a way up. We can go to the left or we can go to Zag 76. I think I should probably go up so that I can see that direction on my mini-map, at the very least. Hey, look, the basilisk is here. I should probably be thankful that the basilisks do the status effects that they do and not the ones that basilisks are often known for, i.e. stone. Petrification. There are fans up here. They don't seem to be helping the situation much. We got magentas, we got basilisks. I'm going this way. Basilisk is coming to my house. Basilisk would like to know your location. I could go that way. It's easy enough to get up here, I guess. Sure. Water. I'm sure the water here is perfectly safe. Well, this is a one-way, and it leads to someplace I've already been. Well, I have filled out the minimap a little bit. This is okay. Oh, hello. I would rather not. I would rather not. We're going to Zag 76. Green. Bees. As if the bees are going to stop a green, please. The bees wish they could stop a green. Oh, hey, that's a pole plant. Hi. I'm gonna go this way. Don't mind me. There's an eel. There's an eel. Okay. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm okay. Probably gonna open a rift. That's alright. That's okay. We can go up or we can go left. Let's try up. That's a dropwing and a basilisk, and I'm gonna steer clear for the moment. I'm opening a rift. I'm going to the left. I'm going to go ahead and de-cloak. Lots of graffiti around here. Fewer scavengers than I'd expect, considering that I definitely have a presence in the area. I want that. I apparently can only cloak mode once per jump. Is that an egg bug? He done killed an egg bug. Where are all the eggs, I wonder? I should try and go find him if I can. I was just saying I wanted some food. Another rift. And I'm pretty sure I opened one on the screen over here, too. I did. I did. There's the eggs from the egg bug, but they're surrounded by lizards, so we're just going to keep moving. Don't look at it. Don't make eye contact. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We got some ventilation. Kind of surprising in a place like this. I don't want to go down there. Plus there's frogs in there. Okay, we're just gonna have to swim real good. Swim real good, swim real good, swim real good. Oh, it's so far down. There's an air pocket, but man, I'm not happy about it. Breeding. Decloaking. Checking for frogs. No frogs. Going down. Lizard! I wish it wouldn't. I threw my stuff and it did not hit him. Because of course it didn't. I was underwater. So much for that. Okay. Wow, look at all their retractions. What the heck, y'all? If they have spinning top and rot, it has a half and half circle, if I recall correctly. So no rot circle on the map. Magenta having a bath. Then a whole bunch of secrets. Shh, the rot consumes. It's cool that they overhauled the water system to allow for air pockets, isn't it? It's very convenient. Eel. I love eel. Sharky found the water zone I was traversing. They're eely good. Sorry, we were discussing. You were. Good luck if you're going that way again. Thank you. Do I have a choice? Yes, I could go up instead of down, but up was clotted with lizards, I'm pretty sure. I think there was another direction to go up here, too. But at the very least, I want my flower back, so I guess we're going that way again for now. I'm lost without my flower powers. I hear lizards on the next screen over to the left. I think. I didn't. I'm filled with lies. Okay, there's the lizards. They're just chilling. Doing lizardy things. It seems really inefficient to be a pole plant that goes from top to bottom. Although I guess the idea is that you just fool things into thinking that you're a pole. I guess that's their whole deal, you know? But they have to detach themselves from the ceiling before they can do anything, which seems ineffective. I got collaterally bead. I want to go left and retrieve my dang flower. Egg bugs, but also a friggin' basilisk. It's coming this way. Perfect. I'm immune to drugs while in a passageway. Also, I think that's a heavily drugged, lantern mouse? I think. I should probably stop being cloaked, huh? Spear up there. I want it. Can't quite backflip the pole. That's okay. Okay, we're going this way. Full stomach, feeling okay. We're going to the left. And there's my flower. Now the question is, do we eat the flower and then go a different direction? Or is it swimming time? I see there's a frog lurking. This is perhaps unsurprising. And the next screen down, I got eeled pretty quickly. There are places to breathe, but I have to stay cloaked to be safe. It does seem likely that if there's something important here, which there is, spinning top is here somewhere, it's probably hidden beyond the nasty water traps, yeah? I don't know for sure, but it seems likely. I'm here now, I'm breathing. I'm going. No eel this time. But there's apparently something, because the threat music is immediate. Oh, there it is. Breathing, breathing, breathing important. Thank you, thank you. Wait until my face calms down. Wonder what the eels are. Oh, it's 2 eels! It's 2 eels flipping out because there's 2 of them. Okay. Oh, you hear me swimming. I guess that makes sense. You're probably very good at that. Thankfully not good enough to actually detect me, it seems. Hello, eel. You detected something, did you? Wow, my power lasts a really long time now. And we're going to the surface as quick as I can. Breathe. What was that? That splash through the water effect above me. Let's not pass out, by the way. Hopefully the eels didn't follow me. Don't see him yet, so we're going up. Or we're not. We're stuck on the passageway. So instead, we're going to breathe some more. I think that's just a visual effect. I don't think that's anything. I hear lizards. Need to go through one of the passageways and up quickly. Maybe it's a good idea to regenerate some of my power and go up cloaked, just in case of emergency. Sort of chill here for right now. The cycle's nice and long here, at the very least. And the eels don't seem to be venturing this side, despite all the threat music. Yeah, there's definitely lizards fighting maybe each other, not sure. Alright, that's a little over half bar. Let's try it and see if we can make it to the next air stop, wherever it is. Up through there, and upward quickly. Okay. I can breathe, but also there's a bunch of nasty business in the air? They look like my rifts, except they're just here. Also frogs. Hello, frogs. I wish the noodle flies would kill the frogs. I guess technically I can kill the frogs if I aim my spear extremely well, but tangling with them seems like an excuse for them to latch into the back of my neck, so it's all the same. I think I'll just leave them alone. Hey, look, a spider. I wish for den. Instead, I find frog. Hi. I missed! A terrible shot! Deeply embarrassing, and I think he's hunting me now. And who can really blame him? He gave up, I think. I hope. No, he's coming. He's following. This looks familiar. Have I been here? He went up. I don't think I've been here. Okay, let's just keep going up. I wish for den. I continue to wish for den. The music changed. That's spinning top. Where there's spinning top, there's usually den. Did I just actually find the right way? Shocking. Both routes lead to the same room. Maybe there's a den in that room. There seems to usually be a den right before spinning top, although I might be reading too much into it. Oh! Of course! It's a echo room, and therefore everybody falls asleep when they come in here. That's really convenient. Well, I'm not gonna complain about finding spinning top finally. I'm 0 for 3 so far for dimensions I've been to that had spinning top, and numbers of times I found spinning top. No, that's not true. I did find spinning top once today, didn't I? So I'm 1 for 4, I guess. This room is complicated. And there are rifts all over the place, which I guess, with spinning top here, that does sort of make sense. Does that look like anything on my map? Wait, there is a den! Where is it? Can't go in there. That makes sense. I can detect the den, but I can't reach the den. But I want the den. Where is the den? This goes back over that way. I think I need to go back to the main room I came in from and then go up instead of... right? I think. Either that or I'm wasting time, but I have a decent amount of time to waste, so that's okay. This room is a 4-way. Why is that spider still struggling? Because it's not actually dead, it's just falling asleep, and spiders are very bad at falling asleep, maybe? Maybe. So they just thrash around a bunch instead. We go out here, we climb this pole. And then go in here, and maybe that will lead to the shelter. It does! It does! There we go. There we go! Wow, that's a tiny one. That's fine. I guess it's a standard-sized den. Who needs much more room than that anyway? Come to think on it, I didn't write down in the list of places I met Spinning Top the last place I met Spinning Top, which was... what was the name of it? Not Salination. Certainly didn't find him in the heat ducts. I found him... Not the torrid desert. I mean, yeah, I did, but that's not relevant to the moment. Here. Turbulent pump. I found Spinning Top in turbulent pump. Turbulent pump. Okay. Okay. How you doing? Let's see here. No. Also, Sharky Check, how you feeling? I am very sleep deprived, and that's okay. So far we're alright. I think it's gonna be okay. My attention span is going to suffer, that's for sure. But thanks for checking in. I do alright for now. Flower Powers, Watcher is a hippie confirmed. Hippie Watcher, checks out. The frog, the nefarious frog, the pestiferous frog, eels, the teals. This was also the spot where I managed to outswim an eel lizard. I felt very accomplished. Well done. I've never done that. Freg. Watcher's eyes are black underwater. It's true. I noticed that too, particularly when you're cloaked. It's interesting and creepy. Ribbit. Is that a portal you can only access early? Yeah, this is where my rift dumped me. Verdant to fetid. Really? Interesting. Or is it a one-way? That's cool to know. Gotta open it from the other side. Wow. Oh, we're gonna have 9 now. Wow. 9 time. Time for 9. Yippee. Den detector 90,000. Den. BRB spinny. Doug Dimmadin, owner of the Dimmadale Dimmaden. That sounds familiar, but I can't actually tell you what that is. Doug Dimmadin. Owner of the Dimmadale Dimmadin. So recent discovery, thanks to your ventures, rooms with large rift tears in them actually means something. It's not just for show. Huh. But I don't know what it means yet. That's interesting and concerning. Question mark. Let's go talk to Spinning Top and see how we're doing and where we're going next. I didn't do a thorough job of exploring this place, but it also seems like a bad place. So I guess it's okay. Oh, hi. Breakfast in bed. How did you manage to crawl in here? Doesn't the outside world make you go to sleep? I thought that's usually how it works with these things. And someone else is coming in, too. Who's out there? Oh, Noodlefly. Hello. Apparently we're far enough away from Spinning Top where people don't fall asleep here. Good to know. Spider. He is our hero. Spider. So much threat music. So little actual threat. Does this actually just pass by the Spinning Top area? No. We're still in Spinning Top zone. I can hear that laughter. And it sounds like it's coming from over here, so let's go this way. Also, this air looks interestingly rainbow. The particulate from the fetid area is just still here, but it's all rainbow effects here. Happy Pride, Fetid Glen. I think we're in the right place. Different theme music, which is interesting. Oh, there you are! Wah, it is my shadow. I have been watching you. That's my job. What are you doing? It is nice to have a companion after all this time. Oh, am I your companion now? That's pretty neat. For so long I have drifted, lost, dispersed in the multitudes of the waves and the ripples. Hey, they just told me that's what this stuff is called. I'm also Ripley now. But following your thread brings me closer, perhaps, to how I was. You were a slug cat once, weren't you? I figured they might be, given their form, you know? They look like they were... That symbol is the one that was on the map when I saw Spinning Top sticking out of a portal and couldn't interact with them. I've got it. I've done it. I am the karma. I am the ripple. Look at me. I did it. Let's go get 9. I'm so excited for 9. Can't wait till Redacted happens. There are any number of things that could be, and I'm excited for all of them. Fetid Glen Pride Month. Fetid Glen is Pride Month. So, 8 now, or is it 9? It's 9. We're on 9. 9. Given that Sharky is pointing at it, I'm sure you can tell. Wait, so only 9? We don't get higher than this, baby. Interesting. Yep, it's 9 time. Well, you have one piece of the key. Indeed. I'm still going to keep following Spinning Top around, since Spinning Top seems to be enjoying it now, which is nice. A nice change of pace. Oh, apparently we're getting sent to Shattered Terrace, by the way. From Fetid Glen. Wait, where was... Wait, Shattered Terrace? Wait, Shattered Terrace. This is the place where I saw Spinning Top sticking out of a portal and couldn't interact with them. Okay. I want to ask a question, but what I want to ask is it appropriate to ask this question at all? It might not be appropriate to ask this question at all. And the question is, do I go to the portal that I couldn't interact with before I got 9, and now apparently can, given that that Spinning Top now appears here, or do we go to the places where I could access Spinning Top in the past before I got 9 in an effort to go to all of them before I start doing things that are probably going to advance the plot? It might not be appropriate to ask that question. And the game has plopped me in Shattered Terrace, which seems to suggest it's nudging me in that direction. I just don't want to get beyond a point of no return, which usually doesn't happen without a lot of fanfare in Rain World. And I am curious what will happen now that I have the karma of the portal I couldn't access. Alright. That's about as far as my brain can go right now. I'm still quite sleep deprived after all. Time to experiment and see what's different. Max Ripple baby! Max Ripple baby! Oh, well, that's lucky. I forgot it sends you here. That's exactly where it was. When you get Max Ripple, I think SD immediately sends you to Shattered Terrace. I'm not sure, though. This may be a coincidence. This one specifically does send you here. A happy coincidence, then. It's up to you. I don't think anything is missable to my knowledge from what people have said previously. You can do what you want, but there's not much substance beyond one more. Then that last thing got retracted before I could read it, and that's probably just as well. Alright. So where are we? Let's see if it's someplace I've been before. I did explore Shattered Terrace fairly thoroughly, if not completely. Let's have a look. I have definitely been here. Okay. No, 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 don't you do it. There. That's my destination. I'm here. I know exactly where I'm going. I should just go. I can explore more later. Probably. Hopefully. It's Rain World. It likes you to explore. It's not usually going to prevent it. I have to imagine, by the way, that you can intentionally choose to go back to the Outer Rim, back to the throne, and just keep repeating the process of gathering the throne's karma flower and then gathering the karma flower from this separate room and then ripping open dimensional walls in the interest in spreading the rot. Seems a little sociopathic to me, but you could do that. I guess the rot counts as a life form, you know? It's not much akin to the... Wait, what's going on? Why was I... Oh, because there was a spider clogging the doorway. Good to know. It's not much akin to the kinds of life that I'm used to, but it is life. So if you're like, hey, yeah, sweet, do dig that rot, I guess you can spread it all over the place. I probably am not going to do that, because as it turns out, I'm not a big fan of the rot. Whoa, 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 dream! I have a dream. That's new and interesting. Let's see it. Huh? My family, perhaps? But the red one was the one aggressing my family, wasn't it? No, it's not. No, it's my parent and my sibling. The ones who I watched go to their death and didn't do anything about it. They're heading to... You can see the swimming forms. This is breaking the loop. What? They're being thrust out of it? Or am I just dreaming about something that I currently don't... Yeah, I can't. Because I'm not on the karma tree anymore. It's not something I can access. I can't escape the loop the same way as everyone else. Aw. Wait. It skipped me right past the sleeping scene. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and catch up. Because normally, after I sleep, I can catch up. Or... No, it thrust me right into that dream. Right, so, I hadn't really thought about it. But that's absolutely true. Because in order to escape the cycle, well, first off, I would need to get back to the prime material, so to speak. But second off, you need to be on the karma tree, and I'm not anymore. Spinning Top saw to that. For better or for worse, Spinning Top has committed me to whatever they are. I do what they do. Because what other choice do I really have, you know? Sit around and continue the cycle in one of these zones and just do it forever, you know? Like, it never stops. It never stops. I guess the other option would be get tired of it and spread the rot everywhere. But again, I don't feel like I'm going to do that. Getting all spinning tops isn't important, but there is dialogue, which means I'm probably doing it. Oh, I'm so excited. Talk about lucky, though, for sure. What a wonderful theory. You should definitely do that at some point, Sharky. No! That room was literally Oppie Dream. It was literally Oppie Dreams. Dreamy dreams, dream time. They just watched. I genuinely thought that I was going to get credits in that dream sequence. I was like, this only happens at the end of the game. What's going on? The peeper always peeping. I love the art. Also, does this suggest to ascent at certain point in life is a slugcat tradition? I don't know. But I guess kind of? I don't know if it's one that's communicated particularly well. But then again, I've never played a slugcat that had an active community beyond Gourmand, I guess. If it is a tradition... Well, even if it's not an actually communicated tradition, given that every slugcat eventually finds their way there, with a couple of notable exceptions, it, is akin to a tradition. It's just one that you have to figure out yourself. Like a coming of age, except it's a coming of the end. I don't know. It might do. Very interesting. Seriously, though, you should. This is a DLC for investigating all theories, not right now, though. You could always visit. You don't have to spread the rot. I don't like the rot, and I don't like being the conduit of the rot. It's... not just because it's destructive to me and makes my travels less pleasant, it also corrupts the life forms I run into and changes them into its thralls. It's an actively negative presence. I would need some pretty strong convincing to be interested in spreading it. But I guess it's not impossible. It would be different. And you can make arguments that difference enough. Man, this is a familiar interjunction, place. Intersection, I guess. No, do you gotta? Of course you do. Wow, just... Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I'm just in the other... I'm in the Twilight version of the world. I am not... This explains why I can... This explains why I can interact with Spinning Top now, probably. First off, I float a lot. Second off, I can't interact with any objects I was carrying while I'm over there. And the creatures in the world are just not there to me. To me! Cool. Hi. Yeah, okay, go ahead, I guess. Can't stop ya. I've discovered one of the changes to my powers now that I'm at 9. Also, while I still haven't actually gotten a good look at the advance of the thing that comes out of the void to look at me and destroy me, I presume that now when I cloak, I enter its domain. I would assume. Become the evil Dark Lord. Shall we convince him? Haha, because I know he'd be interested. We shall convince him. But how to show without spoilers? Oh, absolutely. Ripple Dimension. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Welcome to Ripple Space! Yeah, that topic does involve spoilers. Ripple Space. So remember, Sharky, when you said amoebas might come from some other dimension, welcome to the other dimension. This is Ripple Space, and it is where amoebas come from. I am become Skug, Watcher of Worlds. My sole weakness, drop wigs. There was one of them directly behind you a couple screens back. Yeah. Let's just say, if you go back to the throne, it doesn't stay the same. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. I acknowledged. I will check it out at some point. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I believe it is safe to assume that I need to be very, very careful while I am over there. Why is the spider dancing at me? Stop it, spider. Get out of here. There's the drop wig. I got him. He's alive! Why is he alive? I thought I was a good shot. I mean, a good spear thrower. Why am I worse now? There. Are you just particularly robust, or have I gotten worse at affecting the physical plane? Could be either, I guess. That's the guy who ate me last time, isn't it? He was just over there this time. Okay, well, that's convenient. Alright, well... Oh, this place. Right. Can I even do this the same way anymore? I forgot how difficult this room was. That's why I remember that one that one place. Intersection. Okay, so. We pounce, we throw a rock, and then we... Okay, my floaties are way more powerful, but my spear is gone. And now I'm over here. Cool, cool, great. Perhaps I can at least see what the thing that's hunting me looks like. That's probably not a good thing. Is that it? Let's go ahead and leave him. That was a big one that was coming right for me. That seemed... Was it always this messed up here? Was there always that much rift noise in the bottom of this room? I think there might have been. Yeah, I think there might have been. I think there might have been. Oh, great. Hi. This is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. How do I... Why? 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 I didn't... Oh. This is okay? Even that thing right there was affecting me negatively. Okay. How does one navigate this? That way. Okay. Okay, so... I am now officially hunted on both sides of the cloak, but I'm hunted by different things, so I can still use the cloak to escape them. I just have to be very, very careful. I think this is the right... This looks more shadowy than last time I was here. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed if there was that much shadow goop going on. I don't recall this being a thing. Also, I myself am looking rather shadowy as well. This is perhaps unsurprising. Look at that. Okay. This seems significant, doesn't it? Then. Yeah, don't mind if I do, actually. Hut! Oh, and we fall asleep to spinning tops, soothing cackles. Oh, okay. Spider is dancing to share its love of music. Dance with him. Dance with Spider. Be very, very careful. Spider dances menacingly nearby as you munch fruit standing still. It's extremely careful. You got that rare Dropwig second chance. Yep. Dropwig revive. Big worm. Yeah, that was the amoeba, the worm in question. Big amoeba. Very large with a square head. Did it have a square head? I guess it had a flat jaw towards the front. Yeah, I didn't interpret it as a square head, but yeah, it makes sense. Amoeba. How is that lizard still attached to you in the ripple dimension? How indeed. But yes, it's any one of the large ones with squarish heads. Multi-dimensional tongue! Wow, 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 wow. But first, nap time. Now imagine doing this pre-updates and having no symbol indicators for karma or portal markers. We all just had to guess here. So it would seem. I do appreciate the UI upgrades. Yes, I do. It helps when they club me over the head with the information I need. On the one hand, I am content to just test things slow and steady like, but on the other hand, it's tricky when streaming, because if you do the wrong thing, you do it slowly and painstakingly and fruitlessly in front of everyone. Well, here we go. Hi, Top. Wow, 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 yes, here you are! So tenacious, even amongst this flotsam and jetsam. These mindless swimmers and floaters. Look, do you see? A big one just ate a little one. Wow, 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 wow. Good, one less stinging idiot. Wow, they prick at me so. Are they actually following you? Oh, where are we going? Wait, I don't actually have to go through this time. I had to actually make the choice to... Oh. Okay. Okay. One less stinging idiot. Are those big windows above me? They look a lot like big windows. Huh. Interesting little tree thing. I feel like I've seen some of those around. Lots of rocks. Fence with barbed wire even. Feels remarkably human, this particular place. I wonder where I am. Is that a mouse? No. What is that? It's a mouse. A rat, perhaps. A rat, perchance. Perchance a rat. That one seems to be perhaps a rat king in formation? Like several rats combining into one? Maybe. sewers. Not Big Moth. The existence of Big Moth implies the existence of not Big Moth. Hello. Hello. You're still as big as me, which is fairly large for a moth. But you seem harmless, which is nice. You seem harmless. It's a lot to assume, I recognize. Rat. Hello, rat. Are you okay, rat? Are you friendly, rat? Do I need to be worried? I picked him up. I put him down. He screamed at me, but nothing much else. Are those leeches? No, they're not. They're nothing. Hello. Hello, moth. It can't be accidental that the structure and architecture in this place, it's not familiar, but it's way more Earth-like than anything I've seen anywhere in Rainworld. Like, there are a lot of familiar concepts in play in Rainworld, a lot of the places you go. But this just looks like a room you could walk into somewhere. Like, you probably are trespassing if you do, but like... Then again, a lot of the pipes and rods and such in the background are pretty similar to what we've seen before. So maybe I'm reading too much into it, I don't know. I wonder where I am. I haven't seen anything to eat unless I'm supposed to eat the rats, but I'm actually a little bit worried about eating the rats on account of I'm a little bit rodent like myself, despite that I am slug and cat, and neither of those is rodent. That looks like... It looks like a death border. But this is a dead end. There's nowhere to go but in. So I should probably go in? It's the worst that could happen. Death. Hasn't been much of a threat here, so I can obviously get back to my flower, provided I can even get here again. Here we go! Up! No! It's a long way down. I'm here now. Hello. I wonder how deep the sewer goes. Wait. That's a karma gate, Mark! There were some things I could have explored up further. They seem off limits now, which means I probably missed them. I would have had to use my powers to float to the edge. Shoot! That's almost certainly a missable thing. Oh, man, I'm actually kind of tempted to, like... Okay, that's one of the dens that you can rest in as per the outer expanse. Okay, there is a passageway down here. If I were to perish, I would get sent back to the den before I met Spinning Top. Whereupon I could presumably get back here. But only if I do it before I den. Because I'm guessing, right? I'm guessing that that passageway right there... sorry, I jostled the thing. Haven't seen one of these since Outer Expanse. Exactly, I agree. The only karma gate. Yeah. That thing right there above me, I'm pretty sure that's much like the subterranean echo, which is to say, once you've passed it, you don't get another chance to go there. I want to see what's in there. I'm tempted to drown myself so I can see what's in there. I don't know if that's stupid. Is that stupid? You're not locked here. That isn't anything. Please do not. Okay. Alright. I'll take your word for it. It's 2 rooms up from that den. You can just get up there. Okay, cool. Thank you for that clarification. In which case I should probably... No, I need food. I need food to be able to rest. Is there food in the den? There is not. Okay. Then let's just wander through and try and find some food so I can take a nap. Hey, look, food. Hey, look, a passageway that leads to the thing that I passed and thought that was important, and it's not. Yes, thank you for stopping me. Have I mentioned that I overthink things sometimes? Have you noticed that that's a thing that I do sometimes? Just the ambient sound of dripping. There you go. Put some good slime water in your bubble fruits. Very tasty, I'm sure. Okay, so now we can take a nap, and then we can explore better and further. Ha. Same mechanism as a karma gate. Haven't seen one of these things for a very long time indeed. I didn't actually manage to check and see if there were cycles here. I should do that tomorrow. Spinning top is here in the ancient urban. And look at all these places. Look at them. There's so many. I'm sure there's quite a few that I haven't even seen yet. Well, I'm not sure about that, but I suspect... I suspect as much anyway. Excuse me. Okay, catching up on chat. Do. And here we go. And here we are. Here we go. Welcome to Ancient Urban. Time for small. Welcome home, little one. Time for small. Big window. Time for scale shenanigans. Rats. We're the rats. Time for mini moths. Little moth. There are big moths and small moths. That one has one of those rings on its leg. It did have a ring on its leg, but I didn't, want to mess around with it too much. Hi, hello, harmless. No, dinner time will be back as quickly as I can to witness. Spider, you're here just in time for moth. Oh, rats, perfect time place for blood cats. Meow. Hey, Sharky, what do cats do to rats? Eat them. Bricks. What is this? This moth is just following you. They have a parasite that transitions between them, and it may be the cause of crazy cat ladies. That's all I know about rats and cats. What is that thing called? I can't think what that thing is called. But yes, that is a thing. All I can think of is norovirus, and it's not that. A karma passage, the only karma gate. Haven't seen one of those since Outer Expanse. Please do not. That isn't anything. Thank you again for the clarification. But just imagine how much time he would waste. What fun. I think I'm getting some major stream lag. Anyone else? Oh, sorry to hear it, Darkus. I would never have stream lag. I'm very special. Thought the chat seems a little further behind stream than normal. That was a lie, but it mostly seems fine. I should mention, when I changed the key, the stream key, in order to make it so that I can actually stream at 1080 and 1440, it also disabled ultra low latency setting. I can only do low latency, so technically there will be a little bit more stream lag on account of the new key. It's a trade-off that I had to make in order to do that, so sorry about that. That was a lie. It seems mostly fine. That's true, Spider. You're very special. Thank you. You are also very special. It seems to be fixed now. Good. Glad to hear it. Toxoplasmosis. That's the one. Thank you. Outer Expanse passage. Does that imply this is really old? That would be it. That's fine. Darn, we aren't crazy. Darn. Okay. I gotta blow my nose again. Hang on. Hang on. I'm unclear if my discontent nasal passages are happening because it's spring and therefore allergies, or if it's the sleep deprivation or what. I don't know. I'm home and my PC case intake fan is repaired. Hello, excellent. Congratulations. Y'all won't believe what I just got in Metopia. I probably have no idea. It's so quiet. You're just in time for something really cool. Neat. I too am interested in something really cool. Okay, so there's a water passageway and there's a land passageway. The land passageway is easier to put my face into, so let's just do that for now. Rat. Can I just eat rat? Yup. They're a single pip. They are batfly equivalents. Basically defenseless. But also not smart enough to run away from me? Which is interesting. Although they do scream in the same fashion of batflies. Wait a second. That's not a pole, it's a wall. Why does it look like a pole? It looks like two poles, but it's not, it's a wall. Okay. That's fine. We can go up, we can go right. Just haven't gone to the water passage. Let's go up for now. There you go. What was that? Was that a moth? That's moths, okay. We do have batflies here. And I'm being mobbed by little moths. Hello. That one's got a green thing on its leg, much like that other one. I don't know what that means. I don't want to offend the moths, though, because last time I offended a moth, it sucked my innards out with its proboscis. Admittedly, these ones are much smaller than that, but they're still the same size as me, which is, you know, concerning. They're also definitely swarming me on purpose, although they're causing me no trouble. They seem to be attracted to my location, at the very least. They don't seem interested in actively bullying me like an angered set of jetfish or something like that, but... Well, I have enough to fill my stomach. I guess I should probably move along, eh? Do you suppose... I haven't tried to use my powers here yet. I still can. I'm scared of my powers now, though, is the thing. What is going on with all these moths? Huh. I can't seem to interact with them in any fashion. Okay, they are bullying me a little bit at this point. And there are a couple with the green legs things. Alright, I guess I'll just leave. Maybe they're just trying to encourage me to leave, so I will leave for now. What's this way? Zoom. I'm here now. I've got a rat. I shall eat the rat. I've done it. This does just appear to be going deeper. And a moth has followed me. Hello, moth. Haven't seen any spears here, by the way. Ooh, look at that. I can pass underneath it. I'm a little bit worried that at this point I'm moving very, very far away from that alternate passageway that was accessible to me. Maybe I should go back. I can always go this way later. It seems like the main route. It seems like this is the main way to go, and the underwater way to go is the way that you go if you're actually exploring properly, you know? I may not have that right, but that's what it seems like to me, so I'm gonna do it. Don't drown, don't drown. Very important that you don't drown. Got a full stomach. Hey, wait a second. Is there a cycle? No. No cycles here. We are no longer impacted by the rules of what we know as Rain World. Okay. Diving time! Thrash that tail, do it better. Yay, air. Thank goodness. Now I'm here. Seems to head the same direction. Hey, those circles on the back. That looks a lot like Shaded Citadel stuff. A lot like Shaded Citadel stuff. Did that rat just charge me? Or is it just trying to run? It's just being active. It does feel like the rats don't have predators. They don't seem to know what to do with me. They run away a little bit just because I'm active and make them nervous, but they don't actually flee me. That's deep. Okay. Is that a room I've been to before? No. It's... Yes, I have, actually. I've been... Yeah, okay. That's the room... Okay, that's the room I was hunting bats in, and then the moths were swarming. There's deep water there. Okay. Do you suppose there's anything else of interest there? I can always swim back down. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We're okay. Get to the surface. There we go. I'm back, hello. Since y'all were so happy I was here last time. What about there? Is there anything here? No, it's just a pit. Okay. So, I need to go back the way I came. It loops around. Man, they get so excited and or angry. Hard to say. If they're angry, they're incapable of hurting me. If they're excited, cool, I guess? Let's just look. Okay. It looks roughly the same as I expect. I made a rift. Okay, cool. I fell off. Hello. I can climb up the passageway in the room I just passed through. Is that a good thing to do? Hard to say. Let me have a look. It's strange being here, where it doesn't seem like there's much in the way of predators for me or the locals in general. It's like relatively safe, which is weird. Have I looked at my map while I'm in void mode yet? I mean, I know it's dangerous to do that because there are things hunting me in void mode. It's not safe in void mode. It's actually safer in the normal world right now, as far as I can tell. Just rats and moths, and that's about it. Let's go into void mode. Okay. Now look at your map. Looks the same. Are those lights actually the creatures in the overworld? Yes, they are. So I can see scuttling lights in the world, but Karma flower. Should probably leave that be. I might need it later. Passageway in the ceiling. Can't get there from here. Have been there before, so don't need to go there. Okay. That's a wall. That's the end of the road. This path I have followed is over, so let's go back. It might be a while between check and chat sessions in this particular zone, on account of, you know, normally I have to do it when I'm either dead or denning, and I don't have to do that very much here. Because it's weirdly safe. Okay, let's go down here. Is this where I came from? Yes? No? Similar. Similar. But not the same. Okay, it's the end of the road here as well. So I'm searching this area for something. It might be in the Void World, honestly. It might... I wonder what... I want to go to the room that has all the moths swarming me, and I want to go to the Void mode there. That's what I want to do. Let's start working my way back that direction. Hello, moth. I can't tell, you know, what my goal is here just yet. I'm still working on that, but that room seems relatively remarkable as these things go. I should be able to use my cloak ability to just float over this, right? Yeah, there we go. Now I'm here. Is that someplace I've been? Yes. Okay. Okay, cool, that's fine. Let's go there. There are no other dens besides the one place at the beginning of this zone, are there? It all just leads back to that one place. Which is actually quite close to where I am right now, okay. I wonder if I can go up from here. Up there. Doesn't connect anywhere. But I can get up to that ledge, which suggests there might be some reason to do so. Maybe. Can I actually float that high? No, I can't. Okay. I also haven't seen any of the worms, the amoebas, the things that want to kill me so far in Void mode here. Okay, this is the moth room. The music is interesting here. I don't remember if Void mode always had this music. And so far it's totally safe to be here. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap and catch up on chat and then decide what I'm gonna do. Clearly there's gotta be something for me to find. Don't know if it's Void mode or not. Something is here. Otherwise I wouldn't have been sent here. That's how this game works. Now, admittedly, it may just be a matter of you're supposed to get that karma flower and rip a portal to somewhere else, which I could do at any time. But I don't feel like that's probably it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's take a nap. Plus, I mean, I got in here with a karma flower, and I feel like if they wanted you to travel until you find a karma flower so you can rip open a portal, they would make it so that you didn't have a karma flower by the time you got here? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's too hand-holdy for them. Alright, how you doing? This is probably going to take a minute. Sharky got to 9 karma, ripple level, and was able to talk to Invisible Fitting Top. Now I gotta go find an app so I can have gamer RGBs, because fan is currently unlit. I see. I sent it in the Discord. You sent what in the Discord? What you got in Metopia? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. No Twitch. The Fool... The Fool bought a prawn bow. A prawn bow. It actually looks a lot like... It looks a lot like... It looks a lot like... Well done. Good acquisition. Bing, bing, bing. Let's see here. And they have transported us to Ancient Urban. Here, let me get this back up. I don't think we know when those types of passages were used beyond that they exist outside of Five Pebbles Complex. Eat Rat. Nam rat. Bartholomew has infected Metopia. I missed so much. You are an ancient urban. I am an ancient urban. So not real rats. Real rats are vicious. To be fair, maybe Slugcat just has very sturdy fur / skin. Real rats are not vicious unless you give them reason to be. I mean, maybe urban rats. Urban rats are probably vicious in certain contexts. But these ones act like they don't have predators. Aside from now they do, but they haven't figured it out yet. I'm going to rewind the stream and watch from the beginning. Reasonable. See you when you get back here, Descending. Hey, Descending, yeah, I got 2 more spinning top encounters. He saw the amoeba properly. I love Moth. I didn't realize he was that close. Alright, I'll be back at some point, maybe. I would be spooked by a moth as large as me. Me too. Moth loves you. Good luck on the rest of the journey. Thank you. Have fun. I'm back. Very quick eating because I want to witness. You didn't miss too much. Just a room full of moth. Moth. No cycles for us. Where are we going? We don't need cycles. It's so weird just seeing straight bricks. Yeah, it is. Rat noise. Chat is so quiet now. We are holding our breath. Squeak. Important stuff happening. I could say lots of things, but should I? Probably not yet. We are observing. I am mentally naming every moth we see. You could say we are watching. We are peeping. Wow, 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 wow. Ripple mode lasts so long now, leaving your rifts everywhere. Sir, remember when you could barely hold it for a minute? I do. You are not looking for a ripple space thing. I'll say that to save you scouring from every room with purple vision. Okay, appreciate it. This place needs some eldritch beings to liven it up anyways. How inconsiderate, leaving rifts everywhere. Yes, I am the mess maker. That's true. You are overthinking it. I do that. Perhaps there is simply somewhere you haven't checked yet. I have RGBs, the LEDs on the fan works. Nice. Well done. Prawn. It looks a lot like. My game has been prawned. This was the consequence of Bartholomew getting the Elden Ring, and now it's everywhere, yes. The new Golden Order is the prawned in order. Wild rats aren't generally meek when cornered by a predator. They fight and make scary sounds. I've had experiences. I believe that, but also wild rats have usually experienced having predators before, and these ones seem to just sort of be like little fuzzballs that wander around and get eaten by me. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Technically, okay, I have fully explored out that corner there. That's just a rubble pile that leads up into the corner. There's a space on the other side of that wall, but it doesn't look like it's accessible for... Oh. There. You take the passageway down into the water, and then go down further and try not to drown. That's a place I haven't been. Also, the upper reaches of this room, if that's even a place you can get to. Wait a second. What is this room? That's where I started, isn't it? That's where I first came in. That's the entrance. Okay. Okay. It felt weird that that was a dead end. It's not a dead end. There's a passageway beneath it. Okay, well that's where I will go. It seems to be the only place to go. So that's where I will go. We have rats occasionally around my house, country, and they bite like anything. I believe it. But these ones are sentient lint balls. Lasts internally. Why don't you find out? Lasts externally. Okay, let's find out. It must be very, very strange being here as a slug cat. Coming from a world of constant threat of death. And now we're somewhere where there's genuinely no threat from anything at all, so far as I've seen. I'm guessing that will change. Oh man, I am leaving rifts everywhere, aren't I? But even the rifts aren't as dangerous as they were. I wonder if the rats are going to learn that I'm a problem. I wonder if the worm can't actually get out here. Just because I didn't see any while I was in other mode doesn't necessarily mean anything. Is this the place? No, but I'm on the way. Top level over there. Okay. Hut! Can I make it? Yes, I can. Okay, we go up here. Top level on the right. Past this wall. Stomach is full. The moths is swarming. I do wonder what's going on with those little green rings. Is it an accessory? Is it a garment? Is it a tracking ring? Is it a disease? This is the joint. There's air down there, so I can at least breathe before I go down. Thank you for that demonstration, rats. Okay. Bad news, I'm afraid. There doesn't appear to be a passageway here. Okay. Okay. Wrong idea. But it was worth a try. All right. Where to now? Let's see. Is there even a way to get back to the entrance? Seems difficult. Now, theoretically, I could rend my way out of here, but that's also... Wait. I wonder if it is going to come to that. Because I'm not actually aware of any place else I haven't explored yet. Let me think about it again. Up from there. I meant to check that out and then I didn't. Technically, I haven't been to the bottom left of this tank, but I also feel like that's probably not going to get me anywhere. If I did take that passageway back up, I might be able to float my way back up to the way I came, but I don't know. It doesn't seem likely. Okay. If it's not... Wait. There might be something right across the gap from me here. Hang on, there might be something right across the gap from me here. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry about that. That was not on purpose. It was very rude, I recognize. I'm sorry. Yeah, over there. Yeah, over there. I haven't been over there. Also, something keeps covering the light. Something big is up there. I have a moth companion now. It's one that had the ring on it. Are they... Okay, so... Ancient urban. It's been stated that everything in Rain World is evolved from biomechanical creatures that were created for purposes. These moths? Well, it wouldn't go the other way, though, right? Their behavior reminds me a little bit of the observers. Not the observers, the, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but the things that look around and report to the... Wait, he's just sitting right in front of me now. Hi. I still can't interact with them. That's okay. I'm going to glance over because you probably said it. Overseers! Yeah, the overseers. They remind me of overseers in that they're just kind of... They need to know what I'm doing. Feels similar in a way. Don't know if it actually is, though. Okay, yes, this is a place I haven't been. This is the place I haven't been. And there's a way to go. Okay. Okay, we're going. Hello. Coming with me, are you? You're welcome to it. There's definitely something really big up there. There's definitely something really big on the surface. Big enough to blot out the light entirely when it passes over the grating. And do so repeatedly when I'm on the same screen as it. So either there's a bunch of them or there's one and it's following me. And they just keep showing me that over and over again. So I'm guessing I'm going to the surface right now. Wait. Wait. That's people. There's people up there. You can hear their voices. And their footsteps. And there's... I gotta go up there. If I can, I want to go up there. Am I not allowed to go up there? I want to go up there. I want to go up there. Can I go up there from here? Can't quite make it, can I? No, not quite. Not quite. Not good enough. But this one goes up. This one goes up. This one goes up. This place goes up. It goes up. We're going up. Okay. All right. Can't help but feel like I'm not going towards the people. Maybe that was as much of a glimpse as I get. I want to see the people. Wait, pottery! Pottery?! There are people here, aren't there? This is just a friggin' warehouse! What's that on the wall? Is that a mask? Is that a... What do they call them? Salt mask? Salt? What are they called? I'm just in somebody's house. Those are data pearls. I'm just in somebody's friggin' house! I'm in a house! I'm on their table. I can't have their data pearls. Give me. Give. Give. They're bigger than I thought they were. But they're also just there. They have vehicles passing by too. This is just... This is just civilization. They're really big. I guess there have been a lot of places where things have been scaled for people not my size, but were the ancients that big? The stairs leading down to iterators were always about the size of stairs for something that big, weren't they? If these are the ancients, then why did they make the iterators little tiny puppet people? Seems almost demeaning, doesn't it? I would imagine it was. Is, however. How do I... Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm guessing I don't get to go out there. But that's neat. That's real neat. I'm guessing that's as close as I'm going to get to seeing the people of this time. But that is neat. Hey, look at Den. Hey, look at Den. Let's regroup, huh? Let's regroup about what just happened there. That was... I'm just in like a friggin' city. I'm just in a city. It's nice that nobody was home. I guess maybe not nice that nobody was home. What would they do if they could see me? I don't have the gift. But I guess I'm just here to watch, right? I'm just here to observe. I don't get to interact. I observe, I watch. I'm the outlaw. I eat so many rats. I am the murderer of rats. Okay, okay, alright. Catching up. How we doing? Scrolling way up. Laughs subliminally, giggles in the ripples, laughter in the in-betweens, chuckling in the back rooms. They have Kara, the moths. It's very unfortunate. Guffaw in the realm of God. If only there was a corner of a room you hadn't explored yet. What is Kara? If only. It's the green glowing pustule infection from Subnautica. Yeah, that's what it looked like when I said it looked like maybe a disease. Kara. I can't believe we go to Subnautica planet right as the infection broke out. We didn't. It's been there for 1,000 years. Oh yeah, he saw it. If only there was a corner of the room. Hooray, he finally noticed the shadow movements. The thing covering the light is a fan blade. Or is it? I thought it was, but that wasn't fan-shaped. Fan blades can go in both directions if they are advanced. There's some dialogue that I'm pretty sure Sharky's locked out of now that he's here. Is that so? That's too bad. Overseers, you are glowing a bit. Maybe they are attracted to you like a lamp. Oh no, Apollo, what dialogue? Spinning top dialogue. It's like one line for spinning, right? There's 2 lines for ST he's missed out on. Aw, man. Sad. I thought nothing was missable with ST, but then I don't know. Well, we can just post it later. They're not big things. Sad. Yeah, it is sad. Can't wait till he sees what it is. Talking sounds. What? Or should I say, wah. What? And you're wadding through a bunch of long tunnels with grates and green water. Ho hum hi he, a pin for creche, a petal for spawn, a drop of juice. He hum wah ho, a bowl, a jar, a length of twine. I love that song, don't you? My nest mothers would sing it. That's one of the missed dialogues, I'm guessing? Nest mothers. To me, it go up. Pottery, it's time. Here we go. Pottery shop, pearls, time. Let's do some shopping. Bone masks, they're called bone masks. My, I'd like to buy 2 pots. Home invader. There's a skunk on your furniture. Nay. It's so good. People, this scene makes me feel. Holy shit, some cat is slug rat sized, holding Watcher in my hand. It's like the world before Rainworld happened. It is. As someone that knows nothing about Rainworld, I'm so fucking in awe. These pots are tiny considering the size of these people. They are. They must like little tiny things. What is this, a pot for ants? I think they look big because shadows. I mean, that's possible. It's hard to say. That was cool. It was. Tiny puppets make the iterators less intimidating. Wow, how is it then to be an animal? Or are you still? No, not after all this time and distance. A small god. Tiny. A godlet. But still can be eaten. Wow. A tasty little god sausage. I am delighted you have shared this dialogue with me, and I'm sad we missed it, particularly given the presence of sausage in this run. That's amazing. A tasty little god sausage. Wow. I'm guessing no one was really supposed to meet face-to-face with an iterator. Right, but then why do they have a face? Why do they have a body and eyes and the ability to use language if no one was supposed to meet them? I mean, they had the capacity to project themselves using the overseers. So maybe typically... What you said, face-to-face. Right, meet face-to-face with an iterator. Right, of course, because they live in a box with little tiny passages that you can only get into as a slug cat. Because you're designed to clean out pipes. So a person could never get to an iterator. They had to speak with them through the overseers. Still, it feels weirdly demeaning to give them a little puppet body that they can't move around very much, but still their consciousness is sort of partially lashed to, and weirdly lonely, given that they live in a little box that nobody can get into but creatures. They can only interact with the outside world through these little projectors, says the person currently sitting in front of a camera, talking into the internet in an empty room. Pardon me, I'm having some emotions. I'm guessing no one was... Yeah, God sausage. So that's the dialogue we missed to them. That's a shame. Where would we have found them? I don't think we missed it yet. Well, if there's a connection, these shadow figures are a similar size to the echoes of base Rainworld. If they were or meant to be seen, they wouldn't need puppets, I guess. 4 baby spinning top. God sausage. I love the tasty little God sausage line. It's really good. We'll see if we can find it. I think you can come back after any ending, so... Well, the main difference is that they are the box. Yeah, true, they are the box, but they're also the little person inside the box. Why was it necessary to give them an articulated, actual physical little body inside the box? But then again, they were able to give the gift of communication to creatures they meet. So maybe it was normal to have creatures like slug cats who would go in and interact with the iterators for the purposes of doing things that they can't do themselves somehow? Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. You are the best iterator, Sharky, who plays games. Thank you. Also, we can see you. It's not so lonely as all that. True. To advertise 5 pevs. Pretty sure the spinning tops disappear after going through the ancient urban ending. Do they? Also, they would speak with them through their citizen drones. I put some dev dialogue that said, at one point, they planned Artificer to be able to contact Peb like an Alexa. Really? I'm sure he got really annoyed by all that. Well, let's see this through. Just a second. Oh, Spinning Top is here. Sorry, I have to... My ad block has been updated. It just opens a window to tell me that, and it covers up the chat, so... Yeah. Yeah. It never occurred to me, until just now, that despite having the effect on creatures who pass into the space nearby to Spinning Top, you know, like these rats are asleep, for example. Despite that, I don't have any impact on my movement from being here. I move normally. Which I guess... But I feel like I've never had that impact on my movement whenever I've met Spinning Top. I wonder if that's not true, though. Hang on. This looks like it's probably the right way. But I mean, at this point, I would say the reason why time isn't slowed as I approach Spinning Top is because I am something very similar to Spinning Top at this point. Spinning Top has remade me in their image, you could say, to be a companion. I have to choose a direction. I'm sure I can't miss what I'm looking for, right? I don't hear the laughter anymore. I think this is the wrong way. What about up here? Everybody's awake. This is the wrong way. Let's go back. Wait. Every time I meet Spinning Top, they tear me into another dimension. Now, they might not when we're here, but it also seems to me I had to come here the way that I did, through that pottery shop. Which means, if I'm going to explore this upper route, I have to do it now, right? Unless Spinning Top doesn't rip me away again, which is possible, but also... Can I really count on that? Man! What's up? Do it. I made this mistake in my playthrough. You can, in fact, miss what you're looking for. Okay. So, do go to Spinning Top is what you're saying? Yep, I see you. Hi. There is a little bit more delay in stream these days. Yeah, do go to Spinning Top. I shall go to Spinning Top. Thank you very much for keeping me from messing it up. You probably had exactly the same thought process as I just did, and now you can save me from doing what you did. Got it. Thank you very much. This is definitely the right way. That stops music. I wonder if Spinning Top gave himself that name. It seems like they probably did. Hi! Oh, wait, this is Baby Room. Oh. This place, this room. Forever of ripples and threads, yet I still feel this weight pressing upon me. If I had eyes, I could close them and still trace every nook and scroll shelf. You lived here. You're not me. A ball, a toy, a top that spins. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be here again, safe and warm. Thank you for coming. I couldn't have done this alone. But I fear what is next. Huh? Oh. Can I get in this box? 10 out of 10! Hello. I'm in the box. It's a pretty good box. I really appreciate how if you go against the wall, your head slants up against the lid. It's beautiful. It's a very good box. Wait. Look at that. How? How? I can only do that once per jump. I can't spam it in order to climb the wall. Voice noise and background music in there now. I feel like that wasn't true before. There's a passage right there! How... But I don't think I can get there. I don't think I have the capacity to get there. I don't have spears. I can't climb the wall. Wait. I don't know if that's helpful. Can I get on top of the lid? No, there's an invisible wall here. Yeah, go straight in the box. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can get up there, which means this is a way back from somewhere else? Maybe? Could be. The passageway I'm going to follow next does go upward through the complex, so I guess we go. It's kind of like that passageway directly above looks to the moon. Just there to drive you crazy until such time as you're able to access it. Which is not soon! Okay. I guess we go on. If I'm making a terrible mistake, you know what to do. Okay. So, let's try going up. Hello, rats. Can I have one rat? Thank you. Okay. Moths, okay. That other passageway I didn't take leads to a different layer, but it looks like it's just the upper reaches of the room right above the den. Let me go look at it. This looks like the way forward. It is the room right above the den. But this is someplace I couldn't go before. It's a rat room. Hello, rats. Can I cross this room? I can jump up there. Yeah. For whatever reason, I seem inclined to traverse the terrain without my shadow powers if I can help it. And it's not even so much that I'm worried about the stuff in the other dimension coming through after me or anything like that. It's more just like... Wait, I'm just in the rafters of the pottery shop now, aren't I? Absolutely I am, yeah. This is just the ventilation system for the pottery shop. Huh. There's them people again. Doing people things, I assume. Not this way, huh? Wait, actually, I can shadow jump across those. Okay, is that the way forward? Maybe that's the way forward? And both routes lead to here, and the one that's up in the ceiling there leads to the end of the other route that I didn't take? Probably, but let's make sure. Ooh. Okay. Full of rats. Extremely ratful. Hello, rats. Lucky for you, I'm full. I have no idea what the way forward is. I keep making all these theories about the ways that will lead to progress and trying to go the other ones, but I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just exploring. Hey, you got one of them green things again. How are you? Excuse me. And this feels like the passageway I aborted going down before. Maybe. I don't know. I think it is. It absolutely is. Okay. One possible option crossed off the list. Got it. In which case, do the rafters of the... Wait, the rafters of the house probably lead there, which is a passageway I could have seen when I was passing through the people room if I had been paying attention, but I wasn't. I was looking at the people. So maybe that's my objective. Maybe. It's all theories. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going. I'm going places. It is the ones with the armbands who are specifically that engaged in watching me. What? What? Are they actually monitoring me? As an unknown presence? I don't know. Let's see what's up here. Theme music, that's what's up here. Unless that's threat music. No, can't be. I don't want to ruin the music. I ruined the music. Can I unruin the music? I can unruin the music. Nice. Pull here. Pull there. Can I go up here? I can. It's pretty good. It's pretty good music. Pretty good jam. Ow! Okay. Let's go back up there. Ah! I got mothed. I got mothed right out of my cloak float. Okay, so we go here, then here. Yeah, okay. Nah. The edge of that water tower thing is not as far along as it seems like it is. Like it just drops away into the background. That whole lit up edge of it, that's not part of it. I mean, it is part of it, but it goes backwards and you can't go into the background. That's not how this game works. It never has. So in fact, the edge of it is here, I think. Yes. The edge of it is here. And then you go like this. Okay. That's deceptive, that is. Where does this connect to? The same passageway that leads down to the den earlier. Okay. Can I cross it? Probably. Hey! Does it do me any good to cross it? Maybe not. Hup, hup, and then... It's just too high up, isn't it? It's just too high up. I can't make it up there. Okay. So maybe this is a way you come back from a different route, maybe? Unclear. In any event, this route has dead-ended. Now, I could slide all the way down and go back to the den and catch up on chat. That's actually kind of tempting, but if I do, I have to redo the entire route, which is, I mean, it's not that much. It's not that far, and there's no threats. There's no active threat. Let's just do it. Wait. I've never been here. Karma flower? Karma flower. But I don't want to leave. Fill out the map anyway, so it doesn't look like you didn't explore it. Yeah. Hi, rat. Hi, flower. What's so special about this ventilation shaft that it has a karma flower, I wonder? Interesting that karma flowers have been growing even this far back in the ancient times. And apparently wild. Despite, again, them apparently being, you know, drugs. Okay, so now I'm here. I've been both these directions. Yep, we're just going to go down. We're just going to go down. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. We're going to take a nap. We're going to catch up on chat, and then we're going to explore more. Oh, this is neat. This is neat. I like it here. It's actually... Oh, I probably got the hunter, didn't I? I probably got the hunter or the outlaw, one or the other. Yeah, I got outlaw. Apparently it does count as actual murder to kill the rats. I wonder if they're intelligent. Who knows? But it's really interesting how interesting it is to be here, considering, you know, there aren't threats. It's just platforming puzzles, and it's not particularly complicated ones. There's just a bunch of ways to go. But after all this traveling through a world that wants to kill you constantly, you couldn't, without everything that led up to this, it wouldn't have the same significance, you know? Anyway, how are you doing? How are you doing? Maybe to establish communication with created purposed organisms. That would be amazing. The ad block has been updated, everybody. Guys, the ad blocker is updated. Ad blocker updated. Wow. About the spinning tops, I guess we'll see, because he was definitely going to go and look at the rest of them. I was planning on it. And it does appear that they're still in the other dimensions. I haven't ruined it yet. I just may ruin it by the time I leave this place. I don't know. You can, in fact, miss it. Do it. I made this mistake. Yes, you can. Much excitement. Hey, Round Baby. A ball, a toy, a top that spins. And there's the name origin. Bye, Round Baby. We are the toy. We are the toys. Box. We have become Box Skug. Cat in a box. You are, in fact, a cat. My toys. Box. What's in the box? Immediately dives into a box. I did the exact same thing, complete with the jumping peekaboo. If he fits, he sits. That passage is another way to possibly prevent people missing this room, though, as we see, it isn't foolproof. It's another way in, so to speak. What, did you think you had a spear in your stomach? Turkey thought we were Spearmaster. I just thought we had... I wasn't sure what I had in there. I just wanted to know what it was. For some reason, this feels like such an entirely different world over here. Plus, I'm now used to the fact that when I cloak, the physical objects I'm holding are left behind and drop on the floor. I wasn't expecting there still to be anything in my stomach for some reason. I guess I don't know. I thought it was maybe going to merge out of my form or something like that, but that's not how it works, clearly. I wonder what happens if you go to the shadow dimension and then take the thing out of your stomach. I presume it immediately drops into the material plane? I should try that sometime. You can, in fact, miss this encounter, though. I made the same mistake as Sharky, thinking spinning would throw me out of the area. I think the green bands on the moths are like the domestication bands on some strays to show they aren't hostile or are vaccinated or something. That could be. That could be. Or pets, perhaps. We've crawled into the air conditioning. Diversity win. These moths are vaccinated. There's an uncomfortable amount of rats in the AC. The air in their buildings must smell like musty rats. Didn't know the ancients had a rat problem. Not, I won't after I live here for a little while. He's going places. Shark is independently developing the birds are government drones conspiracy theory. It's all fun and games until 5 mini-moths grab onto you. Moths are iterator spies. It's all fun and games until you drown in moths. A flower for your troubles. I mean, karma flowers have been a known religious symbol for much of ancient culture. They're probably the reason Karma 10 is the X shape it is. That makes sense. They do have an X in the middle of them. And somehow I never made that connection. Thank you. Biggest out of left field zone ever. You are a predator in the game within a game. Rat world. Greetings. Hello. You are the predator. Greetings. Hello, I'm back. I skipped around a bit and watched at times too, but I made it. Each food goes into ripple mode. Where's all the food I just ate went? Sharky, you did miss something other than just dialogue. I can tell you if you want. I think it was just possible ST dialogue. Apollo already said in chat, but we'll see if it's actually missed. Something other than dialogue. The wiki's unclear as to whether or not it is. Well, it's too bad, but I mean, it's more than just dialogue. Well, I am curious, but it's very small. Mechanical. Just a thing you can find somewhere? And now you can't, since after you see this? Curious. I suppose I am curious about what that was, but there's not much I can do about going and getting it now, unfortunately. So yeah, I guess I am curious. Do you want me to tell you? I mean, unless it seems inappropriate that you do so, I guess. I don't know. That was a yes. That was a yes. In as much as, like, I'm hesitant because I always hesitate for this sort of thing, but it sounds like it's not going to be something that I'm going to be able to find in the game, so I would be curious what it was, yeah. Maybe we can gauge it first. Sharky into her chat for a second. Okay, I'll go poke around some more. And y'all take care of it yourselves. You're very good at that, and I appreciate that very much. I'll be back in a little while. Okay. So I need to go this way. Hello, rats. Come on. Come on. The fastest way to get where I'm going is to go to the right. Because to the left was the way back to Spinning Top's room. Oh, come on with this! I'm suddenly very bad at platforming. I'm very bad at platforming now. I'm just terrible. Just use your powers. Just use your powers. Just use the powers. There you go. See? No problem. Alright. Now, where to from here? Where have I not been? There's the one passageway below the giant fan. There's another there's two more passageways out of giant fan room. There's another way to go up and to the right and then up again. Up and to the right and up again. Plus there's rats here, so I can eat. Hello. Hello. How do I fit that entire thing just in my stomach immediately? It's a lot of creature to put in your face, considering how many creatures of similar size I have declined to consume. It's just apparently a natural thing for me to eat ye rat. Okay, so we're going back up to that deceptive water tower, and then going right instead of left. But presumably the excellent music will not kick in this time. That's okay. That's alright. Going here, going there. We go up here. And then to the right. And we're back in the air shafts, the ventilation. Ah, okay, I've been that way. Okay, let's go further. Ah, I'm okay. This presumably goes back to the fan room, right? It surely does. So there's an up and to the left. Let's go look at it. Hello? Hello? Just float my way up to this pole here. Float my way up to this here. Okay. It's actually a lot faster to come back from the shadow dimension than it is to go to the shadow dimension, which it took me a long time to figure out. You can hold the button the entire time and have the entire slow transition like you do going into the shadow dimension, but you don't have to. If you abort, you just sort of drop into the material plane. Whereas if you're going from material to shadow and you abort, it just stops the transition. Oh no! For a second it looked like the moths dropped out of the sky because I did the transition there, but they didn't. It's just... it was a visual trick. I'm guessing this is the back way to Spinning Top's room. I want to at least poke my face out of the ceiling. And become Ceiling Cat. For a second I thought it was a clock tower, but no, it's a big fan. Which makes sense. There's a lot of big fans around here. Hello. Let's see here. It does seem I'm heading that direction, yes. Okay. That's good. That's fine. This way. Another big fan. They like their big fans around here, I must say. And their graffiti, interestingly. Who's here to make graffiti like this? There's not a people way to get up here. Do they already have scavs? This far back? I wonder. And this, I'm thinking, is probably the route into the top of Spinning Top's room, but let's have a look. Nope, not yet. Look at that city, though. I have to imagine this is a city predating the cities on top of iterators, right? I don't think I'm in an iterator city. I think I'm just in a city before they had the iterators, but I guess I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe this is a metropolis on top of an iterator, but I guess I can't tell. Certainly it's very, very big. Man, it's a long way over. Am I anywhere near where I thought I was? I've reached an artificial map cutoff point. I can't see back where I came from. Am I actually going... Is this the way forward? Footbridge. Did I accidentally find the way forward? I mean, I guess that's not a terrible thing. I was trying to be so thorough, you know? I don't know. Let's just look. Let's just look. It's what I'm here for, right? I'm the watcher. I must watch. I must... Look at this. This really feels like it's probably the way forward, though, huh? Have I passed a secret passageway that would have led to... I can't look back! The map has omitted that, which means I'm leaving the town? Maybe? Maybe. This looks like a karma gate. This looks like an exit to a metropolis. This is an iterator. This is the path to an iterator. This is the path to an iterator. This is the path to an iterator. Even now, the faces are splashed out in these karma murals. Even this far back. And I didn't notice it before, but look at the bottom. The symbol for enlightenment, all the way across the bottom. Real quick. Obviously, this is where I'm going. This is the destination. This is where I'm trying to get to. There's an iterator down there. I gotta know who's down there. Did I miss anything in the city? Like, anything significant, aside from maybe some neat scenes? Like, is there a reason to go back? Is there a reason to go back? I want to go here. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss something cool, you know? This is the only way to go. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Thank you. With the light conditions here, it kind of looks like Gluttony Man is getting his head eaten by a Metroid. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Survival. Wait, what? Wasn't that Spinning Top? That's Spinning Top! Is Spinning Top an iterator? Were the iterators people before they were... They can't be! Could they? Did they make iterators out of people? There's candles here with active fire. What the... Are these statues of the Guardians? Like appear before the Void Lake? With the tendrils dripping down, it almost seems like them. The Enlightenment symbol there you are. There you are. Oh! Here I am again. The bath, the pipes, the gravel. The mournful geometry. This sluice through which a departed one's essence flows. So undignified. The soup of proteins and acids. Must we be this? I traveled through that thin grate, and yet I stayed. All my mothers and fathers and creche mates who went along without me. Do they note my absence? I've traveled from the furthest future to the very seed of our past, and I see no evidence. Only echoes and strays. Aloof, alone, afraid. Well, no longer. I will abandon this eternal waiting room. I will step through the white door. You can do that? I will accept what is next. You can do that? Echoes can do that? Wah, wah, wah. Thank you. What now? Oh, it's going dark. So no, Spinning Top wasn't an iterator. That chamber led to the void fluid, the way people escape the cycle. They did it. They actually did it. But now I'm the one who's stuck here. They made me into them. I'm still here. That's void fluid down there, isn't it? But I can't go there. And now I don't... Box. You can see I'm in there from the glow. You just barely see my ears above the edge. Yeah. Box. Hello. Hello. They changed me, and now I'm stuck here. But if they can leave, then I can leave. But how did they leave? I guess I helped them leave, but how did I help them leave? Who helps me leave? It's really dark in here with the candles out. Probably be more dignified if I just walk up the stairs instead of flouncing up them, huh? Well, actually, that takes a while. Spinning Top found a way out. But I don't have one. I could have torn open a way, but, like, that's not the same. That's not what Spinning Top did. Spinning Top just stopped being. It's not the same. I can tear my way out of here. But where do I even go? I don't think there's any significance to tearing open a portal in the void fluid room as opposed to anywhere else. It's just dimension hopping no matter what. The grate above the void fluid is just as intact for me as it ever will be. I didn't go into the shadow dimension while I was in there. And now I'm wondering if maybe I should have. Keep going. Okay, thank you. I appreciate having just little nudges to keep me from second-guessing things and wasting a bunch of time and running backwards, you know? Yeah. I appreciate that. Is this actually a hole? You better believe it is. Guess I'll take a rock. What's that? What's that? Oh, look where I am. Was this path not open before? This path didn't exist before, did it? Or I missed it. I was so distracted by the city, maybe? What's that? Why is there an eyeball flower growing in Spinning Top's room? Are you here to help me leave the cycle? If so, why do you look like that? You weren't here before. Hi, what are you? Wait, did Spinning Top reincarnate into this? Okay, it's not present here. Did they not escape? Wait, what's this? What's this? It's a spinning top. Unresponsive, whatever it is. What's this? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Doesn't exist in general, of course. Of course, that's not surprising. That symbol right there, isn't that the Dragon Slayer? Some of them look familiar, but hey, it's the subterranean. It's the what did you call it? The lead interface on the wall there. But what are you? Oh. Go in the box. Whoa. Okay. Maybe it's just a doll? Maybe it's just a doll. The spinning top and the other things weren't here before either, so maybe it's just a doll. But it made noises, it's alive. Or at least it's designed to make noises as if it were alive. Enough. I guess I live here now. I guess I just live here now. And that's the end. That's the end. They say QA, but I initially read it as wah, 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 wah down the line. So, So the Watcher is stuck, but also entirely free to travel. Can never leave the karmic cycle, but can travel between dimensions as much as they want. And I guess they found a place that's safe, plenty of food, things to do to, you know, kill time. And I guess they're okay with that. It's like a home. And I guess accepting that is an ending. I mean, after all, well, but that's the thing, right? They found a time that's so ancient that they're beyond the dangers of the modern world, sure, but they're also stuck forever. The one who screams, I guess. Programming, polishing, miscellaneous feature testing, screaming loudly in dev chat. Just what it says on the box, I guess. And here's the Watcher credits. Well, that was neat. That is not... What? So, wait. It's way simpler than I thought it was. It's way simpler than I thought it was. Spinning Top isn't juvenile and immature and likes to make fun of your defecations and acts unhinged. It's not, and their body shape is different. It's not because they're a different creature. It's because they were a kid. They were a kid and they got stuck. That's way too many words for me to read. Mark for the drinks and rats. I thought it said mark for the drinks and rats. That was neat. So on the one hand, the Watcher helped one stuck child accept the afterlife. And that's good. On the other hand, the Watcher is now outside karma. Half shadow creature. Incredible godlike powers. Stuck forever. Bwarch. That guy's name is Bwarch. I never know if I should be checking chat while we're looking at the credits. I feel like almost I should, but also I feel like I should. Well, this is credits for stuff that we've probably seen a long time ago, because this is all stuff that was here for just the More Slugcats expansion, as far as I know, because it's special thanks for that. Hi, chat, look at us. I'm looking. Hi, let's start catching up, because I'm guessing we're gonna be here a minute, because there are a lot of credits at this point. Okay, how far back? Okay, hang on. Sharky can ignore chat for a second. Alright, so finding Spinning Top extra times raises your bottom karma. That's it, basically. That's what I thought you meant. Pretty sure it's locked at 5 regardless. It's probably fine. Well, I couldn't find confirmation if other Spinning Tops disappear after this, so maybe they'll still be there. You can find them all at other times to get your min karma and your max karma to be the same. I found Spinning Top 2 more times and still had 5 levels. That means you can basically upgrade your karma so you were able to go into Ripple Space. Always go into Ripple Space, so even if you die, you never descends. It's like the opposite of Artificer, where she gets locked at the bottom, you get locked at the top. Which I don't think anybody has had that option up until now. Strange. Descending, I assume you mean ripple? Minimum ripple? Yes. Sorry, not used to the new naming convention. Oh, good. I think it's fine to reveal this. Not a big lore reveal. Purely mechanical. Yeah, it's not anything big. It's very small. I think it hurts you more to get stuck at higher levels anyway. Why is that? You can't rely on invisibility nearly as much. That is certainly true. It changes it intrinsically. I really like that room. I'm a big fan of that room. A big fan. Due to the Amoeba Dark Souls Pursuer. A fan, Tama? Yeah, I think the best case is to raise Ripple to almost max so you can easily switch. Yeah, really big fan. I like how you just flail the rats around your face to consume them. It's true, you just sort of like mash them around until they're inside. Some people think that the room blows, but I'm a fan. You're really, really leaning into this, Tama. I love watching moths walk. They need those classic cartoon sound effects every step they take. Ceiling Cat, what a pull. Haven't heard that name in years. Now that's an old meme. It's true. He is citing the deep magics. Listen, I'm old. Interesting thing with the little moth leg bands is that despite the small moths only spawning in ancient urban, if you spawn them in another region artificially, they won't ever spawn with a band. They like their big fans. Would you say they're big fans of them? But if you take a leg band moth to another region, it'll still have its band. Looks almost like Metropolis. I want to point out that the benefactors compared to the slug cat are probably the same relationship as humans to cats in terms of size. I guess, yeah, it seems like it. I always thought that we were bigger than that, but maybe not. Meow. We are nowhere near the cloud line here, so this must be much closer to the ground. Those windows are kind of ridiculously large on those background buildings. Yeah, this is probably a shaded situation. If you look at the shelves in the pot... Whoops. Slug cat family. If you look at the shelves in the pottery shop and what the highest objects are, it makes sense for them to be that size. Bridge. Given that bridge, I'd say definitely. That looks just like the shaded bridge. Bridge. This is the way forward, but it's also the only way to go. Don't worry about it. Here we go. It's better like this. The secret entrance to Spinning Top's room drove me insane. Down the steps. Tip-tap, tippy-tap. I thought I was missing something. Oh boy, here we go. Bell of Gesture now playing. Violence. This ending makes me feel things. Lust, companionship. These are in the opposite direction to the way into... You're absolutely right! They were in the opposite direction to the way they are in an iterator. It went from the bottom to the top of the karma. You're approaching enlightenment rather than the other way around. I had not made that connection. You're absolutely right. You didn't miss anything in the city. This is the only way to go. There's like one semi-interesting room. In an iterator, you find violence at the bottom and survivor at the top. You're not locked out anyway. Feel free to read up on that thing you missed before, by the way. We agreed you can read that. Did it. Thanks. So this is like leaving. Gluttony, survival, and a spinning top. Wow, wow, wow. Survival, fear of death, and not wanting to let go, and a spinning top. I love the candles. They're really good. Survival, the connection to the material plane, the inability to release from what you love, life, from fun and whimsy, void fluid bath, void fluid. What you regret in life, memories, ties to bind, that which anchors an echo to this world. This is where they took their void fluid bath, presumably. Yeah, presumably. I like the implication that the benefactors had multiple mothers and fathers. Such an interesting society, alien to us in concept. Yeah, and we'll never get any more details about it. It's really neat. It's time to move on, little ghost. Goodbye. Goodbye, little one. The lost child finally lets go. I think the implications here is that the echoes are bound to the earth by their own attachment. There isn't some dark force making them stay on in the in-between. It's they themselves which refuse to go. It's just that most of them never reach that point. At least not within the range of time that we've observed over the course of this game, which is pretty wide. Bye-bye, friend. Guys, I'm feeling things. Yeah, and our companionship with Spinning Top helps them finally let go. Every time I see the ending, I get sad. To give them some company as it happens, trying to find enlightenment, but unable to let go. All candles out. What now? We're not allowed to go to there. Whatever could happen now? Okay, echoes can ascend. That's cool and all, but what about the deeper lore implications? Ancients have enough bureaucracy to have waiting rooms. Box. I mean, Apollo, that's not very unusual. They seem like a very bureaucratic society. Yeah, look at some of the documents out of 12 raids or whatever. Who does help you leave, Sharky? Who helps, Saint? Probably Saint. Saint comes and cleans up all the ones left behind. But I wonder what state the Watcher would be in by that time. After uncountable cycles of this. Ultimate freedom. No escape. Still working on catching up on chat. We're back to the main menu, though. Hello. Is it fun to consider that maybe iterator access shafts are modeled after void fluid bath access shafts? They designed the entrance to the iterators equal to how they built their transition pods. They did. Flashy masks, data pearls, and the ability to create cities. In a way, that's what iterators are, a way to reach ascension. Yeah, that was the whole point with them. No leave, just watch. They just never got there. That's a really good point, Descending. That's probably why the iterators have the karma murals, because those are traditional in the void fluid bathrooms. I guess, yeah. Super cool to think about. Our instinct says to think about it the other way around because we saw iterators first. Keep going, keep going. Stalwart thoughts, keep going. Ripple space not needed. Stay your path. Who is you? Squeaky toy. That fucking toy with the eyeballs. So confusing. It makes no sense. I genuinely thought for a second that Spinning Top had reincarnated as that thing, and I was sad about it. It's toys. Watcher plays with toys. Because I guess you come down to it, they really were in a very similar state, Spinning Top and the Watcher. Because when the Watcher became what he was a child. He watched his family vanish forever, and then he was alone. Spinning Top went through the same process as his family, their family, her family, not sure, and then was alone. So what did all of this mean? Was there any purpose in any of it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're just a little slug cat who wants to play with a spinning top. He's not going to get to play with all the toys at this rate. It's kind of a dreidel also, a little bit. It was very dreidelish, yes. Watch gets to wait in a safe place, a child's bedroom, and wait until they're ready to. In the box with you. Ball, ending get, toys ending. Baby played with toys. Toys, happy watcher. It's a squeaky toy. You know, the toy that makes noise. It's a squeaky toy. Right, but it made like kind of horrid noises. Watcher playing with toys, and it's so dang cute. It is. It's so cute. Congrats, you got ending A. The adorable ending. Whoop whoop. Ending A. There are multiple endings? I'd been operating under the assumption that maybe there weren't because of the meme in the Discord server where, or you know, actually what the meme may have implied is that you don't have to redo the game in order to get the other ending. Anyway, I'm still catching up on chat. Wow, there's a lot. Whoop whoop. Like the little cat play toys that make noise when they bite. First ending achieved. I mean, with portal powers, he can leave and return whenever. He just has a home now. He does. Now, what was the deal with all the rot? Because Spinning Top had nothing to do with it. Now got to go for the 7 different secret endings? Are you kidding? Are there 7? What? Good ending yet. Perhaps not all the stories need a grand ending. The rot connection to the portals is incidental, it seems. Spinning Top was just a child who couldn't let go. He's in a place with no predators and with lots of food. I guess any slug cat would be happy. So what is going on? This is a grand ending, though. You helped the soul move on. Isn't that grand? It is. It is. It genuinely is. I mean, Watcher just played hide and seek with a child and went home to play with some toys. It's the same as what you did in Survivor at the end of the day. It's just that this time you weren't controlling the one ascending. Yeah, I guess that's true. I wonder if the Watcher just doesn't care for ascension. It's possible they have the same attitude as Gorm and Riv. I think Watcher enjoys the aspect of watching the world go by. It just does nothing for Watcher to ascend. Maybe Watcher is meant to help others transcend. Maybe. Maybe. He always watches the others move on, like how he stayed behind when all other Skugs left in his dream. He always seems to stay behind. I mean, in the dream, Watcher just watched the Skugs ascending. They had the chance to ascend and decided to watch. I guess. Yeah, that is one way to look at it. I read into it a negative connotation where they were unable to ascend. But that's not necessarily true. It's not that they were obviously struggling to reach the tree and were left behind. They just were standing there and watching. You have a very good point. He got it. Spinning Top is just a child. Spinning Top is likely a name appropriate for a child. And that's why they talk about their creche mates and played hide and seek with you. They did. You're absolutely right. They did the entire time. My chat just skipped way ahead. Maybe the way it works is that your name changes as you age. To be fair, the Watcher was already in a dark path. Where was he going to go at the start of the game? Ascension didn't seem possible in that rotting world. Check chat, look at us, look at us. We want affirmation. Also true ascending. I think someone should draw Spinning Top as an ancient and Watcher as their pet. I mean, basically, that seems like a great idea. Oh, I'll do it. I really want to. Yes, excellent. And the Watcher should be called Shadow. So remember that stupid meme I put in the Discord? Well, now it's relevant. Ha ha ha. I had to go for a bit, but I am back, watching at the fast speed to catch up. Consider this. The people working in more slug cats didn't know that much about how echoes work, so maybe they would have all ascended by that point. Well, actually, wait. Now that I say that, they did ascend. Where would the other echoes go? Spinning Top replaced the echoes in the base game. That's a fair point. They were gone. It's almost like Spinning Top was looking for the other echoes, but they were gone. Were there echoes in Saint's playthrough? was... There were. Of course there were. You needed to meet the Echoes in order to achieve Saint's ending. It was very, very important. So, that implies that Watcher comes way after that. Or, again, timelines. Who knows? Who knows with this business? But maybe they just haven't been there for a while. Sharky, go look at the Watcher menu. There's multiple endings, yes. The Watcher menu. I will in just a moment. Yep, yes. Sharky gets it. You don't need to restart. Yeah, that was the meme. No, so far there's only one other ending. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm not sure how you got that there was only one ending for my dumb meme. By reading into it the wrong way. The 7 evil X's. I suppose that works in our favor. Descending was joking. There's not 7 endings. Okay. Okay. There's more than one, though. Yeah. There aren't 7 endings yet. Did you get the wholesome ending? I did get the wholesome ending. I would love 7 different endings. We need 7 different endings. Saint has Echoes, yeah. I think Watcher completely contradicts more Slugcats, and that's fine. It does seem that way, and it seems like everybody's okay with that, and I'm okay with that. Watcher is kind of not in the same timeline as Downpour, it seems, and that's fine. Agreed. Okay, let's look at the menu. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Okay, so if we can, because the light behind his head looks like a saint ring. But then I guess in the dialogue I missed, called me a godling. I guess there is that. He's toys. Happy boy. Yay, he's toys. There's an interview with the devs that was made like 1 hour before the Watcher releases where the devs talk about MSE and Watcher, and it's very telling. MSE equals More Slugs expansion. Toys. He's so adorable. We love the Watcher. We do, genuinely. I have a bad feeling that the other ending is involving the throne. But let's go and look at, just look around a little bit, yeah? We're just gonna look around a little bit. Where am I? Oh, I'm in my room with my toys. With my freaky eye thing. Very normal freaky eye thing, as children tend to have. Okay, so let's go get some food, and let's sleep in the nearby den, because I want to see what my map looks like. Ostensibly at this point, Spinning Top is gone, and I want to know if that's actually true. Because it probably is, but I want to see. I want confirmation. I'm stuck. Hi, I'm here to eat you. It turns out they were not rat kings. They were just rats stuck in each other's geometry, because this is Rain World, and that's how physics do around here. Hey, look, a void tear that I made. Those sure still are here. But that is how it works. I've got enough of a full belly to den, so let's do it. VoIP. Let's have a look at my dimensional map and see what we're up to here. Why does it only count me as killing 1 rat? Hi? Hi, I see that. Hello? You must board with a leave. Yes, I figured. But what I want to do is I want to look at the dimension map and see what it looks like now. Yep. The Spinning Top is gone. Spinning Top has departed. And honestly, thank goodness. This is not to imply that I did not want Spinning Top's company. It was actually very pleasant having Spinning Top's company, despite my frustrations here and there. If we went through that cutscene and Spinning Top got their release and then you came back into the game and they got shunted back into the world, that would be miserable. So, thank goodness that Spinning Top is free. Now then, catching up again. But you'll like it, though. I promise you'll find it really interesting. I'm of the opinion that Watched isn't in a real world, but is actually inside Spinning Top and the other Echo's memories of the world. And the rot represents an inability to let go and a desire to survive at all costs. It's not a bad thing. It's a perfectly good feeling. That's not even one of my haha tricks. It's genuinely, I think you'll find it interesting. Some of the Watcher devs were also devs in MSE, and they expressed how they were very conservative about the lore as to not contradict base game. Sharky, you must board with the lead. But they also talked about how they were working with James, OG dev who made the lore. They are getting all of these insane lore drops of things they never considered. I recommend checking the interview out. The MSE devs don't seem hurt at all by the Watcher not following their events. Where would one find this interview, I wonder? I guess that confirms no more spinning top. Oh, wow, your poor map. Yeah. Just the only thing you missed is a couple pieces of dialogue and the ability to raise your minimum karma, which I think is fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. God is cute. Yeah, absolutely. Sharky, please do second ending. It's so cool. Let me get it for you. Appreciate that. Yes, I will pursue the second ending. I will. I will. So the question is, we got less than 10 minutes. Do we tear a portal open now and see if it lands us anywhere near the throne? I'm guessing... I don't think there's really any way, aside from pure dumb luck, that I could get to the throne in 8 minutes. So my inclination is, let the Watcher have a nice rest in his new safe home. And we come back to this on Sunday, and we start looking at the throne. Does that suit everybody okay? Yay, look up a video titled, I made the most scuffed Rain World talk show. The devs showed up. I'm writing that down. I made... pardon me. The most scuffed Rain World talk show. And that's probably enough to find it. Thank you. Thank you. I will check that out. Or no Karma Flower warps. Next stream, the rot consumes. That's true. Teleporting with no Karma Flower will take you to the rot places guaranteed. That's a fair point. Those bring you to Outer Rim. Right, because that technically is the heart of the rot. It didn't feel like it the first time I was there, but it absolutely is. Minute 53 of the video, the dev shows up. Neat. And Outer Rim is rotty. The rot shall consume indeed. It shall. I have a question, and if the answer is, you'll find out, you just haven't gotten there yet, then let me know that. But I'm guessing that the closed portals... No, I don't know. The closed portals that I wasn't able to access before, that was just because I lacked the karma, right? Like, for example, the one in the Outer Rim on the far right side, where I struggled my way up a very difficult climb and finally got there and couldn't go anywhere. That was because my karma was insufficient, right? Go look at a closed portal. Okay, so we'll find out. We'll find out. I will go look at a closed portal. In fact, I will, at some point, go to the Outer Rim and look at that one that I made it to, because if there's any way in there, I want to know how to get there, because I worked really hard to get there, and it didn't do anything because I went too early. Yeah. You should find a closed portal. I will. That could be fun to do. I will. The main ending is God is cute, basically, as a final thing. Shouldn't be too hard. Specifically, you could not access closed portals for the same reason as you couldn't touch Spinning Top. Indeed. It's Portal, the game time. Nice. Enjoy. I would suggest you do that now, since it shouldn't take long, except that I have no idea where I'm going to wind up when I rip a new dimension. Getting there is really hard, though. It was a very difficult... Well, admittedly, I have floaty powers now. It should be easier. No. I'm massively sleep deprived. If I'm going to pull anything off quickly, it's not going to be now. Let's leave this here for now. I'm really quite content to leave the Watcher to have a nice rest in his warm, safe, many food place with toys and whatnot, and we'll snatch him out of that next time. They are marked differently on the map now, too. That is useful, but I'm guessing you have to actually make it to them for them to be marked on the map, because any portal I made it to before the patches went in didn't show up on my map, so I'm guessing I'll have to actually go there, you know? Evil 5 minutes. No evil 5 minutes this ending. The shark is sleepy. It's true, I am. Wow. Okay. Let's call it here. I am really... Like, I have a lot to think about with that ending, but it was really good. It was really good. And the reveal with the people was so good. It was so good. And I'm glad I got it right when I was listening to them under the grating. But also, the fact that you can even, like, they foreshadow it in that fashion is so cool. It's so cool. It's so well done. It's so cool. I really enjoyed this. Thank you for coming to stream. I'm going to go get some sleep. Which is very important. It's very important to sleep. But yes, plan is coming Sunday as per usual, and we will be going back in here and we'll be working towards the second ending and looking at closed portals and checking out the giant rot flower again and all that sort of thing. We're going to do all that. We're going to do all that. But yeah, thank you for coming. Maybe check? As in check the map? What? Fine, fine. You know, we have a couple minutes. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Where's the outer rim? It's one of the purple ones. Unfortunate evolution. Outer rim. Outer rim. Jump button. Jump button. Why not? Outer rim. Look at it. View map for... Jump button. It won't let me look. It won't let me do. It will not let me look at the outer rim. It legitimately won't let me look at the outer rim. Either something has changed there significantly, or it's a glitch. I'm not sure which. Places I found closed portals. Torrential Railways, East End. No indication that anything was there. It's this area, I think, where I saw it on that platform out there, but it's not marked. Verdant waterways near the top. Signal spires, top of the bottom. Signal spires, top of the bottom. Top of the bottom. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? That's just the top of the top. That's where I found top of the bottom. Yeah, I don't think it's going to show me from here. I don't think it's going to show me from here, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to go sleep, okay? I'm going to sleep. God sausage and lizard sausage. I will add, provided I remember and I have time, I will add the Watcher Sleepy into the streaming setup also before next time, because I want to. Yeah. Thanks for streaming. Please get some good sleep. I will try. Oh, it's not marked. Either way, they don't show up in the sleep map or they're not here right now. They're not marked unless you're in the region. Top of the bottom to you. Sleep well. I will try. Thank you. It should be marked by broken lines. Okay, well, I will check it out next time. Thank you for coming to stream. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I hope you did too. I hope the rest of your week goes very smoothly. And hopefully I'll see you back here in a few days, okay? Alright. Alright, now I'm definitely going to go sleep. So, I will see you another time. Good night.